rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True. Yeah. What's up, family? It's that boy Coach Malachi in the building. Sorry about that for the little delay. We are back. Was out there taking, I was out there, really outside, burning one a little bit, feeling kind of Gucci. Matter of fact, hold on, I gotta send my main man the link for the show. Let me know. Let me see how I sound. I gotta do this right quick. Okay, let me see what I sound like right now. All right, cool. I sound Gucci. Everything sound Gucci from what I'm hearing. I can move this keyboard back over here. Let me get my other keyboard. Y'all bear with me. It's my other keyboard. That's my other keyboard right there. Now let me go ahead and do what I was gonna do. I gotta send somebody the link. Got a special guest coming back on the show. My God. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's always good to have good relationships with people. You see what I'm saying? People who genuinely fuck with you and you fuck with them. You see what I'm saying? So, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck you is. I think this is somebody just sent me. What? Oh yeah, no, somebody trying to scam me. Somebody trying to scam me out of some goddamn, trying to stick me from a paper, in my email. I'm looking through my email because I gotta send somebody a link. Email talking about something. Your account got declined. You need to update the payment now. Look here, man. I ain't mad at this. Probably somebody over there in Nigeria or India somewhere. Somebody from India or Nigeria. Them Nigerians, they know they scam a motherfucker quick, boy. Shit, you know what I mean? Shit, they take the scam game here. They probably sending a nigga something. Yeah, they're trying to, they're trying to send me a little something, you know what I mean? That shit ain't, I don't got scammed before, but that was a while ago. That shit, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be real hard for motherfuckers to scam me right now. But boy, I'm talking about your game got to be showing up on top. Now I pay for services and stuff like that. I do that now. But hey, hold on. It say, hey, I just received another scam. I received one email that I received one just now from a phone number from the UK. 63999 717-2317. It says security warning for your Apple ID. A new device connection has been detected on your account. And iMac 27-inch has requested authorization to use iCloud and Apple Pay with your ID. Pending transaction, $1,245. Okay. Has been detected. If you do not recognize this device, please contact Apple support. Okay. All right. Apple support, huh? All right. Yeah. Nah, I'm good, fam. I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and leave your ass right where you at. You in spam, so they got your ass. Well, we got you in spam. We got you in spam. We got you right where you need to be at. Spizam. You dig that shit there? I'm like, man, I don't know why you motherfucker be trying. Yeah, listen, man, I ain't mad at you though. Just keep trying, shit. You know, you gonna get somebody. Just ain't gonna be me. You gonna get somebody. It just ain't gonna be me. It ain't. You dig? Anyways, shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, we got a good one today. We got a good one today. Shout out to everybody watching on Kick. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch. Shout out to everybody watching on Bossman Coach Malachi. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. And shout out to everybody watching on X. Shout out to y'all. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It would take a whole lot more than that. I'm like, fam, y'all got to come. Y'all listen. Y'all got to step y'all got to step y'all scam game up. If you gonna get a nigga, you got to step your scam game up. That's all I'm saying. Whoever the scammers out there who trying to get it, like y'all got to step your game up, fam. Like y'all gotta, I'm gonna give you scammers some advice from Nigeria. You Nigerian scammers or the ones from the India. Or whatever, you know what I mean? Them the two main ones that I be noticing. Yeah, y'all got to step your scam game up, fam. That's all I'm saying, fam. You got to step your scam game up. Shout out to Green Eyes Pete. Shout out to the one Mr. Hale. Shout out to A-Town T. Hey, A-Town T, so he say, so coach, we finally got action. Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here, we finally got action. Now, of course, the real action, T, is when you see the men in the ring. But yeah, we got some action. I prefer this fight better than, you know what? All these dudes got to fight each other. But, you know, since Shakur is playing since he's playing the I'm too small game, and, you know, shout out to Jay Prince. Jay Prince saying the same thing, and Bernie saying the same thing. He's too small. So, okay, cool. So, all right. So, Shakur don't send his little brother, Ray Ford, to go get beat and thrown out the ring by Osaki Foster. And then now, Shakur's other brother, you know, his play brother, Keyshawn, has now been made number one. So he's officially moved up. He's been ranked the number one guy, the number one contender. He's been ranked the number one contender by the WBO, World Boxing Organization, who is pretty much the best. But WBO is pretty much the best. They're the best. I don't know about the bigger divisions, but I'm saying like the lightweight divisions, they're really, really good. They don't be on that fugazi shit that the WBC be on. You know, obviously colluding with other promoters and, you know, picking and choosing when they want to force a rule or two. The Mauricio Suleiman belt. Mauricio Suleiman is the biggest shit eater that like he's a shit eater like his daddy. His daddy was a shit eater. You know what I mean? His daddy was a shit eater. And he died a shit eater, R.I.P. to him. And Mauricio Suleiman has picked up his shit eating ways from his pappy. So, you know, again, I do not apologize. I swear for God, if any nigga get offended by what I just said about Mauricio, silly man, if you think I'm going to apologize, you got the wrong motherfucking nigga. True. Yeah, you got the wrong nigga, dog. Yeah, we ain't doing that. I stand on anything I say. Y'all know me. I'm team fucked up the side, so I give 25 fucks about a nigga feelings. Anybody can get it. The Mexican can get it. The African can get it. The Puerto Rican, the Dominican can get it. The nigga from Tampa can get it. It don't matter. The motherfucker can get it. I do not. The white man can get it. I do not care. I call it the way I see it. I don't need your friendship, fam. I got enough friends. I'm trying to get rid of these motherfuckers I got already. I got too many friends. You get what I'm saying? Process of elimination. You dig? You diggity diggity dig. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. No, we let our intentions be known off the ripper. Off the ripper, we let our intentions be known. That's so we got to get the people, let the people decide. Are you sure this what you want? You sure you want to come over here and listen to this nigga from West Tampa, Florida? You sure this what you want to do now? You sure? Just got to be transparent. Let them know up front. Look, what you see is what you get with me. I'm the same way every goddamn day. I'm the same way in person the way I'm on camera. Just ask anybody who's ever been around me. They'll tell you. Yeah, he pretty much, if you hung out with me, pretty much the same way. You know what I mean? Ain't that gonna change. Yeah, shout out to who this is. Let's see. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Oh yeah, and another thing. If there's any trolls in the chat, matter of fact, if there's any bots in the chat, Green Eyes P, you know what to do. True. Just click on the account, Green Eyes, and look at the account. The account will tell you if it's a bot or not. If it's a bot, you know what to do. Send his ass to the block party. Create another account. I know you will. True. Keep high behind that avatar. Sucking your daddy dick, fuck nigga. Shout out to Dr. Mario. What's going on, brother? Dr. Boxing in the building. Over there on X. Shout out to Dr. Boxing over there. Shout out to Jamie, man. New York stand up. Shout out to Gabriella. Gabriella, what's going on? Shout out to G5 from the Bronx. The boogie down. Y'all know how the Bronx get down. Shout out to Daniel, man. Daniel, that boy from Houston. We got Green Eyes P, Liverpool. My main man, Jamie, you dig? That's right. Shout out to, hey, listen, let me tell you, also, I want to tell you fuck niggas something too. This for you fuck niggas. When I drop the phone lines, don't be no hoe, call the show. When I drop the phone lines, don't be no hoe, call the show. I'm talking about the fuck niggas who got so much shit to say. Lord, please call the show. I'm waiting to cuss one of you digging the booty ass niggas out. True. I'm also disrespectful. I am. I talk about your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. Talk about that abortion clinic that your mama just so inconveniently forgot to stop by before she had your dumb ass. Anyway, shout out to Lewis. Lewis, what's going on? Hey, okay. Dropping a $2 super chat. He said Haney will drop the belt and get the Zupa belt. You think so? Shout out to Dragon. Shout out to the Boston historian. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, "Thank you, coach, for shifting on Mauricio the moron Suleiman." Yeah, fuck Mauricio Suleiman. Fuck him. He's a shit eater. He got a shit eater organization. You get what I'm saying? And he run his organization like a sissy. And those are the facts. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, we team for the other side. So hold on. Before we start the show, I gotta lay some ground rules. The ground rules is this. Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Boy, that's my nigga Riley. But I fuss with Riley, dog. He say, look, fuck you. Fuck Riley. Nigga Riley. But I used to love the Bulldogs, boy. Riley say, look, fuck you. Fuck the plan you came in here on. Fuck nigga say, fuck everything. That's what I'm talking about, Riley. Shout out to Green Eyes P. She say, don't be a hoe. Call the show. No, I will drop them phone lines. I'm going to drop these phone lines in a few minutes because I got a guest coming on. And I definitely want y'all to call in and talk to him. And, if you want to hear from y'all call in. You get what I'm saying? And, for real, though. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, sir. You know how we do it. We get dizzle. You diggity dig. Anyways. Let's see. Shout out to G5. G5, what's going on, fam? G5 in this bitch. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to G5. Shout out to Big Mason. Mason, what's going on? Mason, what the lit read? You all right? You Gucci? Daniel said, Coach, you still gonna do the finals, fam? You know what? The finals tonight, right? Y'all forgot all about it. Yeah. Y'all think we're gonna go live for the finals tonight. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that for sure. We definitely gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to my man. Shout out to Kendall. Anyway, let's get into the show. Now, everybody have heard the news so far. Keyshawn Davis sends warning shot to Debo Devin Haney about, after WBO number 1 ranking. It's time, Lightskin. He say, Lightskin. I say, well, shit. Well, I don't think Keyshawn got a problem with light skin because his brother is light skinned. He light skin, got curly hair and dimples. So he ain't got a problem with light skin because Shakur Stevenson is light skinned. Know what I mean? So I don't think he got a problem with light skin. And you know what I mean? So he got a light skinned brother, right? Some cute dimples. And he's affiliated with mob ties. He got the mob ties and this and that. And right there when Takeoff got unalived, my favorite Migo, he was right there. So it is what it is. But let's back to boxing. The WBO have done a masterful job, in my opinion, in this particular situation. And again, I don't fall in love with nobody. We keep it. You get what I'm saying? We keep it, we like to deal with them on a case-by-case basis. My thing is this here, I don't want nobody to fall in love with nothing or nobody. Like, when they do something good, we praise them for it. And then it's what you do on a consistent basis. If you do more whole nigga shit than real nigga shit, then that makes you a whole nigga. Do you get what I'm saying? If you do more F shit than real shit, then you get what I'm saying? So what we do is, if you do a lot of good stuff, and your good outweigh your bad, yeah, you got some things you done that might be bad or some things that we might not like. But however, the good that you have done far outweighs any other thing that we may not. You know what I mean? So, because you can't please everybody all the time. But in this particular case, they got it right. Because it forces Keyshawn hand. Okay, now Keyshawn is officially moved up to welterweight, because the only way you can be ranked number 1, the number 1 contender, you get what I'm saying, in the welterweight division or in any division, the only way you can be ranked number 1, you will have to what? Actually move up to that division. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the only way. You dig?
Now, I am the number 1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a broham.
That's for those, right now, Keyshawn is the number 1 contender. Now, I'm tired of James the Poodle, the Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right? I'm tired of seeing him drive around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a broham. There's the number 1 contender right now that's still in a broham, and he's looking for smoke. Why? Because he want the smoke. He want to prove himself. When you're the number 1 contender, you should want the smoke. When you're the number 1 contender, you should want the smoke. Facts. You dig? That's when you're the number 1 contender. Shout out to Miss Dee Dee. If you listen, you can't be the number 1 contender to fight for a belt and then say, you know what, I'm finna move out of this. Dang, they don't make me number 1. Let me move out of this ranking system where I'm number 1 at and go somewhere else. And then start over from there. No, when you the number 1 guy, you got okay, look, this your shot. And what I'm gonna tell you what I do like about this. Motherfucker gonna have to shit to get off the pot. When this fight happened, Because the WBO they made this move for a reason. And if you know anything about the WBO, anybody, especially as of late, like over the past 6 years or something of that sort, when someone is there at number one, they reach out to him and let them. I remember when Paco was on the Boxing Voice. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. And Nestor Gibbs, who asks direct questions. That's what I love about Nestor Gibbs interviews. Ness do good interviews. Ness gonna go straight to he gonna ask the questions that the people want to hear. Ness say, man, what happened with Virgil Ortiz? Virgil Ortiz is number one at WBO in the welterweight division at that time. And he say, why you didn't get him to fight? Why you didn't mandate the fight for him to fight Black Freezer from Omaha? And Paco let it be known right on the air. He say, well, we reached out to Virgil Ortiz. And we told him, hey, look, we finna mandate you to fight Black Freezer. And he said Virgil Ortiz's team told him that we ain't ready yet. He said they turned it down twice. Another nigga jumped out of another nigga, I ain't saying no names, so, on this nigga. Because I don't like his fans neither. Most of them. Nigga jumped out of the whole weight division when he went on. Yeah, me going on over here, dog. So I don't foresee Keyshawn doing that. Keyshawn Davis is a hell of a fighter. Yeah, I have my criticism, but other than that, don't get the criticism twisted. That boy from Norfolk, Virginia can fight. And he mean too. He mean. That's what I like about him. He mean. You get what I'm saying? I'm curious to see, listen, there is no advantages. Like him and Dale both 5'9", 5'9.5", somewhere around there. Because Boss Rec be wrong a lot of times. Like Boss Rec can have motherfucker arm length wrong, height wrong. They have shit wrong a lot. Other bosses I've spoken to, they do. But that's neither here nor there. They be close. They don't be far, but they be close. But yeah, both of them about the same height. Both of them about 5'9", 5'9.5", something like that. Both of them got a 70-something inch arm reach. I think Debo Dev got like a 72 or 73, somewhere up in there. He might have 74, I don't know. And then Keyshawn, they both got the same kind of like arm length. Both of them weigh the same, weigh the same. What's that? Rehydrate. Both of them strong. Both of them, pretty big for the for the weight or whatever the case may be. So yeah, like this right here is Devin Haney is a pure boxer. Keyshawn Davis is a boxer puncher. So you have a pure boxer versus a boxer puncher. Both men have great footwork. Keyshawn fight pretty much in the wide base because he keeps his balance even. And when he's in that wide base, it allows him to throw hard, effective shots. Like if he throw a jab, he got something behind that jab. When he throw the backhand, he got something behind that backhand. When he throw that hook, he got something behind that hook. Every shot that Keyshawn throw, he throwing it with mean intentions, and he throwing it for a purpose. So I want to see how Debo Dev measure up to this guy. Now, Debo showed us a lot when he fought Brian Norman. Debo appears to have gotten stronger just me watching that fight. So Mickey, he got Mick over there training, Mickey Ward, and Dev trained with a lot of different people. He get pointers, right, from a lot of different people, right? So, and I remember I was talking to Bill one time. I say, look, man, you got the, what I told him? I remember I interviewed him in Miami. He said, yeah, what it is. He said, we got a lot of tools in the toolbox. that motherfucker say, hey, G5. The bill say, yeah, we got a lot of tools in the toolbox. He said, Dev got a warehouse full of tools. I said, well, Bill, I ain't seen the tools yet. Where the tools at? He said, you know, we haven't had to pull out the tools. So, again, if the job only requires a Phillips screwdriver, why pull out a hammer? If the job requires me using some grip pliers, why do I have to pull out the monkey wrench or the jigsaw? You get what I'm saying? Listen, I only need to pull out the screwdriver. If you can't get by the screwdriver, I'm not going to pull out the other tools. Hey, shout out to Daniel. Daniel, what's up, fam? I say, you know what? I say, interesting. I say, you know what? You make a valid point. Now, I'm hoping we get a fight like this.
Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at your nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want a hole of smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy.
Oh, boy, if we can get a wallow, hey, shout out to Jamie. If we can get something like that there, we can get something just like that there, you know what I mean? Oh, pussy ass nigga, I told you, boy. Nigga, I got that title, nigga. I told you, I got that title. Pound for pound, I'm the best. See that what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, boy. See, boy, listen, boy, we gotta have this shit, boy. Boy, this fight right here, boy. I got a surprise for y'all too. You know what I mean? So I do. I ain't gonna say nothing. But this, I can't say nothing. I've been sworn to secrecy. Right now, this is Pentagon information. Pentagon. Now, as a matter of fact, let me give a shout out to my brother I spoke to today. I ain't gonna say his name because he don't wanna. Shout out to Blade. Blade, Blade. And I'm not talking about Blade from Marvel Comics. Shout out to Wesley Snipes. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about Blade. Shout out to Blade. Shout out to Blade, man. Shout out to Blade. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like this here. That boy from Norfolk, Virginia, he's standing on business. He don't move up. He the number one guy. And he called Debo Deb out. He said, it's time, Lightskin. He said, it's time, Lightskin. When I heard that, I thought about Claressa Shields. All these light-skinned girls be hating on me. That's right. All of them. And the only one to be hating on me is light skin, red bone. That's right. All of them hating. So when I heard Keyshawn say that, it's time, light skin, I was like, oh shit, this nigga. Oh, okay, he going there. Oh, this is what we going there, huh? So so that's what we doing. We finna go there. We finna go there. We finna, you putting out the colorist. Okay, all right, cool, ain't no problem. So now if I'm Dave, I'm in training camp right now. You niggas keep calling me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he trying to say. He think this shit sweet, dog. Trying to tell you, dog, this shit ain't gonna be what he think it's gonna be. Trying to tell you, I'm levels. Think about motherfucking, y'all remember Edgar Balaga was talking about something, how many levels he got? Shout out to Terrence, man. Shout out to Terrence. Hey, shout out to Terrence. He say, shout out to Jake. Jake say, what you say? He say, He say Dev darker than Shakur. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because he ain't saying he ain't calling Shakur light skin. You know what I mean? I'm just saying he ain't saying that. But that's his brother though. They play brothers. They play brothers. They play brothers. I know how it is. You know what I mean? We got fake mamas and daddies. You know what I mean? We just met each other and. We just, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I just remember the good old days. The good old days. James Toney and Roy Jones Jr. are really, really good friends in today's time. back then when they fought in 94, they hated each other. I think that was 94, 95, somewhere up in there. You're two of my favorite fighters. Roy was my guy, though. He was from Florida. I'm riding with Roy. Roy was the baddest thing coming out of Florida at that time. We had Winky Wright and all that there, but Roy, we love Wink too, but Roy was our guy. Roy was our guy. Roy Jones was that guy. You know what I mean? Or rapping. You know what I mean? You know what he said? What Roy say? Roy say, he had body head entertainment. I remember. Listen, Roy was so bad. Roy had no fault one nigga. Like the dude wasn't nowhere near on his level, but Roy, because Larry Merchant kept saying, Roy Jones. Roy, when are you gonna fight somebody, Roy? Roy, I mean, Larry Merchant used to be ripped. He just tell Roy, then him and Roy started commentating fights together. But then Larry Merchant, Roy, when are you gonna fight? Roy, listen, Larry Merchant used to talk shit about Roy, Bernard Hopkins, James Toney. you know, Pernell Whitaker, Pernell, like he just, right, the man just, it was Floyd Mayweather, all the greats, all the dudes who was great in the 90s, Larry Merchant had issues with him. True. You ain't, hey, listen, so Roy had played a basketball game. Roy played a full-court basketball game the day of a fight. True story. I don't know if any other fighters have ever done that. He's the only one that I've known have done it. I'm saying up until that point. I don't know nobody who did it after him, but it's dead ass here. Look it up. He played a basketball game the day of the fight. Went in there, knocked Buddy out. Hey, Larry like, man, look, man. Larry like, look, Roy, come on, Roy. Like, let's just be honest. If this guy was a world-class fighter, you would not have, played a full quarter basketball prior to the fight. So, Roy, when are you going to fight somebody? Bro, like, I said, you know what, Roy, he do kind of make a point now. If you fight a nigga, if you fought a dude, you played a full court basketball game. Like, I don't see Ali running a R.I.P. to the living legend, man, Ali, man. I don't see Ali, listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, George. I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be the Rumble in the Jungle. I'm so good. I'm gonna run a full court basketball game with all of the Zimbabweans right here. I'm gonna run a full court basketball game with them the day of the fight. And later on that night, when I'm tired and sweaty and I took a shower and stuff, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah. What did he say? He said Manny Pacquiao played basketball, fought, sang karaoke, and went to City Hall at the center in one day. Yeah, I ain't never heard that when he did that. Yeah, I ain't never heard that. You the first person I ever heard say that. I ain't never heard that. What a video on that? A video ad on that. Hey, what did he say? He say Larry was an old school talking about heater. Yeah, I get you trying to say hater. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Larry ain't like Larry. Hey, listen. James told James told ain't like nobody. So the motherfucker James told hey, what's my name? Was that Jim Gray? James told had to knock the microphone out of his hand. Yo, Detroit baby, what's up? Yeah, who next? We got milk. Jay told say, yo, what's up? Who next? We got milk. Nigga, motherfucker Jay told had to whoop the doggone the Ukrainian monster, Jirov. Yeah, he had no whoop Jirov, man. Jirov was a motherfucker, man. Cause Roy went up to heavyweight. Roy skipped. Yeah, Roy skipped cruiserweight. Yeah, motherfucker talking that bullshit. Yeah, nigga. He said, who next? He said, we got milk. We got milk. Who next? I like all the shit. Listen, let me tell you something about me. I like all the shit talking boxers that can fight. If you talk that shit, but you can fight and back it up, I like all the shit talking boxers. Even the ones who don't talk shit, but they can throw hands. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, that shit right there, man. Listen, man, them niggas walking how they talking. They gonna talk that talk and walk that walk. They ain't gonna be bullshit, dog. Like, listen, when I look at Shannon Briggs wouldn't have made it in this era. Roy Jones wouldn't have made it in this era. James Toney wouldn't have made it in. Hagler wouldn't have made it in this era. I'm gonna tell you why. Not because they wouldn't have knocked these niggas out. They would probably ran through all these dudes in this era. But it's because it's a different culture. It's a different, like America don't have a boxing culture anymore. The culture is gone. The boxing culture is gone. This shit is more influencer boxing now. It's more everything I said. Like I said, we don't only, matter of fact, let me pull up my commandments. Let me pull my commandments up. You know what? Wait a minute. I think I had a commandments here. Hold on. I thought I had them. Let me see. Let me pull up my word. I thought I had my word. Let me see. Microsoft. Search for a file. Oh, I got it right here. Yep. I knew I had it. Show enough did. Tell them show. I know I got it. Damn show motherfucking do shit. Just to show and shit stank. We supposed to add to these, right? The reason why what I realized was this. I can't hold this era of boxing fans to the commandments or the boxing criteria, because they don't have a boxing criteria, and their commandments are: I love my favorite fighter. I'm gonna hide behind the avatar. I'm gonna eat the meat down to the base. I'm not gonna come up for air. My fighter got a new girlfriend. He go with somebody. My fighter got braids. My fighter, you see what I'm saying? Nigga, doggone Ray J got knocked out by super hot fire. You saw that? Yeah, man, you know, Aiden Rose. Yeah, man, my fighter was on Aiden Rose. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like, and I realized, I said, you know what, dog? That's what the issue is. It's a different culture. Like, all of the cats that was watching boxing, when I was watching the hardcores, they're gone. So since they gone, now you have the like, you know, like it's certain YouTube channels, two in particular that I definitely know, that's their audience. That's their audience. That's their two right here in America that I know. That's their audience. So and I realized, I said, you know what? Oh, now it makes sense. It makes sense now. 12-hour live, nigga arguing, nigga. It's the Housewives of Atlanta, the Housewives of boxing. That's what American boxing has become. So when you got two real ones who want to fight each other, with Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis, we gotta, for the few boxing fans that's here, you gotta hold on to that. Because Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis are both two real ones. Whether you like them or not, whatever. And I've had criticism for both. But don't take my criticism for me to not recognize the talents that both of these guys have. They're very, very talented. They both of them good. And and as a boxing fan, we need this fight. I'm talking about in America, in American boxing. I don't want to say boxing because American boxing is different from the boxing world. American boxing has its own entity. For American boxing, we need Keyshawn and Dev, especially my nigga. I don't see why you would move up to welterweight and then become the number one guy, mandated, be placed at the number one spot. right behind the champion and Devin Haney, I don't foresee WBO putting you there for no reason, especially if you know the history of the WBO. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that. Them niggas got to fight. Period. Cause we got to clear all doubt.
What this bomb is taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
I don't care now about what your meat goblin fan base say. Fuck them. And this is another thing I want to tell some of you hoe ass niggas who be capping for your favorite fighter. Your fighter is a celebrity that don't know you. Let me repeat. I got to say this shit again. Because common sense is not so common. Your favorite fighter, who you refuse to come up for air for, who 9 times out of 10, I probably been around him and his team, his people and stuff like that. He's a celebrity that don't know you exist. So I don't get it. I don't get the emotional attachment. And I keep telling you niggas, Keyshawn Davis, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney's, I ain't never been around Jerron, so, but a lot of these fighters that I've been around at their camps or at the gyms and stuff like that, shit that you don't go to, talk about the meat gobblers, they don't even know you exist. Think about that. They don't know you exist, fam. Literally. You don't even argue for your job, if you got one. You don't even argue to get a pay raise at work. You don't even argue for your woman like that. You ain't gonna threaten a nigga about your job. You ain't gonna threaten a nigga about your money. You ain't gonna threaten a nigga about your girl, but you gonna threaten me about your favorite fighter who don't know you exist. He know me, but he don't know you. Make that shit make sense.
True.
Yeah. I just got to do that. Any chance I get to shit on these niggas, I have to. I got to shit on them, wipe my ass with them, and flush the toilet. Anyways, I'm gonna drop the phone lines. Please call the show. But every time I do, these whole ass niggas don't call. I think I ran them all off the block. Anyways, in a recent Instagram post, Keyshawn, the businessman Davis, let it be known that it's time for him and Devin Haney to fight. The WBO, and I have the receipts, has officially made Keyshawn Davis the #1 contender at welterweight to challenge Debo Devin Haney.
True.
Keyshawn says, and I quote, "It's time, Lightskin." I said, this nigga Keyshawn, nigga say, "It's time, Lightskin. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, but your brother, he light skinned with good hair and dimples. He got dimples. Anyway, but that's neither here though. That ain't gonna lie, that shit was fun. When I saw that, I couldn't believe he said that. I said, damn, because I immediately, not immediately, but immediately thought about Claressa Shields. I immediately thought about her. Immediately. No, she got that. No, I need to make that a soundbite. I need to make that a soundbite. Claressa Shields talking about something. And these light skinned girls be hating on me. Yeah, light skin, red bone. Like, boy, she practiced that colorism strong, boy. Let she do. But that's neither here nor there. Keyshawn say it's time to get it on light skin. Now, this is a Claressa Shields reference. Shields is the one, and she is the one fighter who goes around calling light-skinned women light skin. She do that. Light-skinned girls hating on me because I'm so beautiful. I'm so pretty. My weave longer than theirs. That's right. And I can rap. I rap better than Remy Ma. That's right. And I got papoose. I got pap. You see what I'm saying? These light skinned girls want my man. You know what I mean, bro? Like, listen, I was sitting there watching. I'm watching what the girl name Anonymous T. She talking about, you know, Anonymous T. She's dedicated to Claressa Shields. She like every video like that's a I hate Claressa Shields channel. Anonymous T. But I like her though. She funny. I like her. She funny. She said she showed a picture of Pat Poose on a jet ski. He got Claressa Shields on the back of the jet ski. He in the ocean on the back of the jet ski on the water, and he got a hat on. I'm like, what nigga ride a jet ski with his hat on? You know, I think what it is I don't know if Pat Poose, you know, like the man unit, like again, like me, like my shit, you know, my shit real. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't got to get no kid. You know what I mean? This ain't no man unit. Ain't none of that there. You know what I'm saying? But I think because Pat Poose, he got that man unit, he got that Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Y'all remember the Big Baby Miller? He got all that there. He got that Jarrell Big Baby Miller. You know what I mean? That kid. So he was the first one that had it before Big Baby, from what I heard, right? So, you know, I think he's very conscientious of it. Because I saw Pat without the hair. I saw him without the hair, and his head look, you know, you get what I'm saying? His head look kind of crazy. So he probably got you see what I'm saying? He wear the hat. I'm like, damn, you riding a jet ski with a hat on, fam? The wind gonna blow. Once you hit the water, let's say you fall off and you get what I'm saying? So I said, yeah, man, like my nigga, like, you know. And why you riding a jet ski with a bucket? He got a bucket hat. Why you riding a jet ski with a bucket? Tie that shit down with a wave cap or something, you know? Hey, shout out to Brandon. Brandon, what's going on? Yeah, Brandon, you gotta look at that. Anonymous T. Anyways. As for me, this is what I'm talking about. If the WBO can mandate this fight, he's number one. This fight, this could be the fight of the year. Let's see how this plays out. Y'all follow me on Kick. Shout out to everybody watching me on Kick. Follow me on Kick. Today's show is sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. Today's show is sponsored by Foster's Barbershop, right here at the bottom. If you're in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's Tampa Bay, the Bay Area. If you're in the Bay Area, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida. West, y'all, 33607. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. As a matter of fact, I'll be there tomorrow. Let's give our sponsor, Foster, a round of applause. True. I'll be there tomorrow. And if you are a dumbass crash dummy, if you're a crash dummy that's about that life, and you know, you want to show everybody on the internet and on the street how much of a real nigga you is, you might want to get in contact with my people at IT Bail Bonds. Sitting in county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT Bail Bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. IT Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Yes, sir. When freedom is on the line, call IT. When freedom is on the line, call IT. And another thing, I should not forget, I would be remiss. See, this how I like my fighters. I like my fighters to do this.
Why don't you get the hell out of there? Shut up, old man. I ain't going nowhere. And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me? The way you've been ducking is the disgrace.
See, I like when my fighters pull up.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I like to see from my fighters.
Get out while you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give him guts.
See, at this time, Hagler could have made it in this era of James, so none of those guys might be counted. Because in this era right here, there'd have been all them niggas clout chasing. Oh, Oh, don't nobody know them. Oh, don't nobody want to fight for that belt. Oh, they on the wrong side of the street. Oh man, he gotta. Won't they fight each other? But I tell you what, shit. I got a whole list of niggas that want to fight me. Shit, they ain't lying. I tell you what, y'all fight each other. Then once y'all figure that out, you know what I mean? About 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years down the line, then I think about fighting y'all.
True.
Yeah. No, we ain't doing that. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans.
I felt like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
And shout out to the face of boxing.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good.
And you know, sometimes when a nigga getting sassy, just plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you?
Yeah, just plead the fifth. And another thing too, don't you ever forget who brought you back to big time boxing.
Don't ever forget when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
And guess what, man? Before we get into the show, I got to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
And for all of y'all hating on my dog Floyd Money Mayweather, if you hating on Floyd Money Mayweather, guess what? This is for you.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
Got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, you know, I got my own liquid, and that means cash. For those, I break it down in layman's terms. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM.
Okay.
OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit right.
Talk to us about that.
Very important.
Yeah, you know what, boy? Now you sit back and listen to that shit Floyd just said and look at his situation now. Lord have mercy.
True.
Yeah, Floyd. Oh, what you say, fam? What you say? You make smart? What you say? You make smart investments? Like I said before. What you say? Hold on. Yeah, hold on. You make smart investments. Yeah, OPM, other people's money. You know. Guess what? The dude, Jonah Retniks, the Jewish guy who beat you out. I beat you out $175 million, plus your private jet, plus your real estate portfolio, plus the $100 million with the jury that you had. That guy right there, he used your advice. You don't have to always use your money. OPM, use other people's money. So Jonah used your money. Yeah, he used your money, fam. He used your money. Facts. Hold on, y'all. I gotta blow my nose. Yeah, he used your money, fam. Yeah, that mofo use your money, fam. Other people's money. OPM. Other people's money. You don't have to always use your money. Use other people's money. Yeah, baby boy, I remember that advice you gave me, Floyd. Like I said before, Jonah, where's my money? Where's my money? Floyd, remember that speech you gave at the little business conference? Yes. When you said that you make smart investments? Yes. You remember when you said you're gonna make about $300 million a month? Yes, that's what you told me. I know I told you that. But remember you said you don't have to always use your money, use OPM other people's money? Yes, I remember that. Well, guess what? What? I use your money.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, man, might not, boy, but listen, when you can't read and count, yeah, man, motherfucker take advantage of you. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, like I said before, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Now let's do this. Do the story. Okay, let's see. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up right quick, because I had this right here. You know what I mean? Talking about light skin. You know, team, we team light skin over here. Light skin. Y'all see that? Y'all see that right there? Did y'all see that like that there? Y'all see that? Matter of fact, let's blow it up a little bit more. Let me blow it up a little bit more. Not more. Take it up about right there. Y'all see that? So what Keyshawn is saying, as a matter of fact, now let's go to I think I'm gonna need to go to goddamn. I think I'm gonna need to go to motherfucking right here at the bottom. Y'all see what he said at the bottom? It says the World Boxing Organization male ranking, May 2026. You can barely see it, but I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up on X. So basically, it's a welterweight, 147 pounds. Keyshawn Davis is ranked number 1 in the USA, in the good old US of A. He's ranked number 1, and above him is the champion, Devin Haney. And at the bottom, Keyshawn, the businessman, says, "It's time, light skin, at real Devin Haney." Nigga talk, man, look here, man. Damn, you got it. Damn, see, Debo, you can't be letting these niggas talk. Listen, Debo got to step down. Debo got to show the world. What time it is. Debo gonna have to step in the name of love. Debo gonna have to say, you know what, baby boy, check this out, fam. Listen, all that the nigga, you got that old cute ass, that little cute little red light skinned nigga with the good hair, with the dimples that you have around you, that you call your brother. You ain't never called him that. See, if I'm Dev got it. You see what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. I do it. I get this party started. Y'all know me. I'm gonna get it crunk. I'm there, so I'm gonna get this shit crunk. You can believe that. Jesse's show his shit stank. I'm gonna do it. You can believe that, though. Shit, motherfucker fight going on. We finna stir the pot on this shit. Sure enough is dark skin versus light skin. And sure enough, it might as well. Shit, Keyshawn opened up the door for it. So, you know, they thinking my dog. See, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Matter of fact, let's do this. Yeah, there it go right there. Here it go, right? Let's blow it up a little bit. Some good old fashioned colorism. That's what we need. Some good old fashioned anything that's stir the pot. Some good old fashioned colorism. That's what we need. We need an ism. We got the ism. He said it's time, light skin. Let's see what the people talking about in the chat. Because I do this for the people in the comment section down here. Could we do this for the people, by the people, but could we come from the people? You dig? Let's go right here. Let's see. Let's blow this up a little bit more. A little bit more. Let's see what he's talking about. So this guy says, I would love to see the fight, but how can Keyshawn possibly be ranked number 1 at welterweight at 147 if he haven't fought at 147? Oh, but they've been doing that all the time. That ain't nothing new. This ain't the first time the sanctioning body has done that. I'm pretty sure. If you got questions about what the WBO just did, I'm pretty sure you got a whole bunch of questions about the WBC and the WBA. You know, these sanctioning bodies do what they want to do. This is the guy who they feel is the guy. And then plus he was a champion at he was a champion at 135. He was never a champion at 140. He had one fight at 140. So now he's you get what I'm saying? Me personally, the right guy's number 1 for me. The right guy's number 1 because both of these guys got smoke. Both of these guys have smoke with each other. It's beef. You get what I'm saying? It's beef. You see what I'm saying? You know, with an F. You know what I mean? Beef. You know what I mean? So since it's beef, yeah. We need that. We need that there. Since it's beef, we need that there. That's what we need. Let's keep going. This guy say former WBO champion, boxing politics. Okay. This guy, he's sending a shout out to CJ on Goodfella. He said, now Devin doesn't want Shakur anymore. Devin never wanted to fight Shakur Stevenson, bro. Yeah, I don't get what. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get where this guy's coming from. You know, like how does Devin don't want Shakur anymore? Like, if the WBO mandated, if the WBO has made, what's the man's name? Keyshawn Davis number 1. They didn't make Shakur Stevenson number 1. Hold on. They didn't make Shakur Stevenson number one. Why? Because Shakur Stevenson didn't move up to 147. Keyshawn Davis moved up. So Shakur Stevenson's brother. And his brother probably told him to do it. Yeah, man, won't you just move up to 147? You know what I mean? So y'all don't get that. I don't get that. Y'all don't get that at all. I don't get that at all. Anyway, so this guy said all these guys do 20 times more talking than fighting. This dude say stylistically, Devin would have that stick in his face for 12 rounds. Keyshawn isn't a volume puncher, so that's already a disadvantage for him. Devin takes it easily. I ain't gonna lie, it's funny. It's funny how these fighters, how a lot of these boxing fans, he gonna take care of them easy. And it's like, I don't see anything easy about that fight. There's nothing easy. I'm just saying for me, on the outside looking in, I'm like, no. That boy Keyshawn is, he's a good fighter. Ain't nothing gonna be easy about him. Like, you're gonna have to earn that shit. If you beat him, you're gonna have to earn it. You get what I'm saying? Unless you can, but I guess this guy thinks so highly of Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Which that's cool, ain't nothing wrong with it. But yeah, that ain't gonna be no easy fight for neither fighter. And no fight at all. He gonna keep that stick in his face. Keyshawn got a jab as well. You know what I mean? So this guy said Keyshawn just be clout chasing Dev all the time. So we know this is a diehard Devin Haney fan right here. We know that. That's a diehard Devin Haney fan comment. This guy said we about to see who ducking who, and Shakur got the WBO belt at 140. Yeah. By Shakur having the WBO belt at 140, if he would have moved up, he would have been in that spot. But part of Shakur and Keyshawn, they brothers, so they probably talked it over at dinner. They had a family dinner and they talked it over and they probably worked out. He probably said, "But look, me and you ain't gonna fight at 140, brother. Big bro. I think Shakur is Keyshawn's big brother from another mother. So he probably said, well, look, I tell you what, little bro, listen, this is what I need you to do. I got my other little bro down there at 130. He fought O'Sharky Foster, but he couldn't beat him. He let him throw him out the ring. So he let me down. What I need you to do, my other little bro, you my real little bro, I need you to go up to 147. I need you to take out Dev, take him out, show everybody. You see what I'm saying? So they probably worked that out within themselves. True. This guy said, bro, Haney ain't light skinned. This dude say Keyshawn by stoppage. Okay, got him by stoppage. Herman Johnson said, yeah, right. This guy say, let's get excited when it's official. Now, I do kind of agree with what he's saying right here. He say, let's get excited when it's official. Because this is the thing, right? It's so many times we've been disappointed. Our hearts have been broken. So many times we've been disappointed. Our hearts have been broken. We get the Holy Ghost, the butterfly, the cabbage patch, the Tootsie Roll, and I'm like, man, damn, WBO, for me, it's very difficult for me. Matter of fact, let's pull up the WBO rankings. It's very difficult for me to imagine the World Boxing Organization taking a guy who wasn't a champion at 140, moving up to have him not fight, to have him and then make him number one, to have him not fight the champion. To me, that don't make no goddamn sense. I'm just saying to me, I've been watching this shit a long time. You move the dude up and make him number one, and then he say it's time light skin. So matter of fact, I want to call Bill Haney, but that nigga, he ain't gonna answer the phone, bro. Bill ain't gonna answer the phone. Bill ain't gonna answer the phone. I already know. I already know. I know he ain't gonna answer the phone. Called him yesterday. He ain't gonna answer the phone. He's not gonna answer right now. He's not gonna answer right now. Cause we need some answers. Y'all know me. I'm gonna ask straight questions. So hold on. Let me do this. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Let's go to the WBO, World Boxing Organization. All right, let's look at news. They ain't got no news here. What the news at? who this is. What WBO? WBO, let's see. Let's type in Keyshawn. Let's do that. Let's go to, where their rankings at? Let's go to the titles. Male and female. Let's pull this up. World champions. We need to see the title. You get what I'm saying? Fuck. Male and female. Okay, what up? Shit on the. Nah, we need to see their website. What the fuck? Hold on, where your rankings at, fam? Rulings. We ain't worried about no goddamn rulings. All these belts, the NABO, the youth title, okay. Hoghead Cheese, PapaJohn.com. Let's see. Why y'all ain't got y'all champions on here? They don't redid that. That's invoices. What the fuck we doing invoices? Oh, this talking about the purse splits. So this right here is talking about what they charge. They take 3%. Okay. All right, I'm looking at that right there. Hold on. Y'all hold on. I'm trying to. What the fuck is? I just see official forums, titles, news. It normally show like. Okay, male champions. My bad. It's at the bottom. Okay, cool. Male champions. So they got a New Way right there. New Way got all the belts. Okay, we got Debo Dev right there. Shakur 140. Abdullah Mason 130, 135. This ain't no Abdullah. I don't know who the fuck that is. Navidad. So they got all their champs right there. New Way, all that stuff. Okay, cool. Let's click on this here. 5'9". He last fought 7 months ago. That was November. Let's go down to the bottom. Let's go down to the bottom again. Let's see. Male champions, ruling, shop. We need organization structure, executive committee. What? They removed the rankings, fam? Like, they removed the rankings, bro? See the male champions. Who is your top 10 ranks? Matter of fact, I tell you what, fuck it. Let's do this. I ain't going through all this. Oh, my bad. Anyways, hey, look here, man. Let's give our brother, your brother, the other brother. I forgot all about that. My main man, Brian Norman Sr. Let's give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. Yeah.
What's up, dog?
Man, my bad, B. I'm sitting there trying to find out what's going on the WBO website, trying to see what the rankings is. I don't see anything.
Nah, it's all good. It was on me anyway, man. I was damn taking kids to the dentist, lost track of time. What going on, man?
Hey, listen, bro. I love the fact you're a wonderful father.
Appreciate
I see you everywhere with your cheering. You know what I mean? You're cheering. You're right there with them. So I appreciate that. I like that. Hold on.
What going on, man?
Hey, B, we got static. You don't froze up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You kind of froze up a little bit. Can I say something?
You hear me? Hey, look. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna be right back. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm coming right back.
Okay, yeah. Call back if this don't work. We can just do the phone call.
Give me 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. Brian Norman Sr. Be right back. Cause see, I gotta ask him. Look here, man. We got this again. We got Keyshawn. Matter of fact, let's do this, y'all. Let's go to the Ring magazine. No, we ain't gotta do that. We'll just stay right here on X and we'll just go to look up the WBO right here. Let's go to WBO shit. WBO. Pull that up right quick, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. We need to see what's happening. So we over here with the WBO site. Let me go ahead and do this like this here, because I want to see what's up. Yeah, I want to see what's up. Let's see. Manny Serrano. All right. Future champions right there. I like Amanda Serrano, man. She's a very, very humble woman, very ladylike, very feminine. You know what I mean? I like feminine women. Let's see. Hamza Shiraz. I go Hamza right there. WBO. Anyway, Keyshawn Davis confirmed it though. It don't matter because Keyshawn Davis confirmed it. Keyshawn confirmed it himself on his Instagram page. Keyshawn confirmed it himself, and he said, and he tagged Devin Haney. He said, "Let's go Lightskin." And then Devin Haney replied back to him and said, Debo Dev replied back to him and said, "Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's make it happen." Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, he ain't posted on no X in a while, but it don't matter. It don't matter. I have it on my page. I have it on my page right here. Y'all. Don't worry about it. I got it right here. Debo responded. Here go Debo right here. Debo said, so here you go right here. This is what Debo said. Debo said, "Let's do it, Keyshawn." Because Keyshawn said at the bottom, right here, "It's time, Lightskin." So Debo responded back. He said, "I ain't ducking no smoke." Say Devin Haney Hunt's number 7 on the list. So you know what? So he went after Teofimo Lopez. Shakur, Tio broke his neck to stay away from Devin Haney. We seen that, what happened throughout the years. He ducked Dale, went over there to fight George Cambosos. George Cambosos knocked him off. He still ain't want to fight Dale. And then Shakur Stevenson ended up catching him at 140 after years that went by. You know, and then Shakur ended up knocking them off. So I don't expect to see Teofimo Lopez get in the ring against any elite Black or Puerto Rican fighters or whatever, any black fighters anytime soon. True. Tio don't like niggas, so niggas whooping his ass. Niggas taking his girl, running up in his girl. So he just got it. He just getting it bad both ways. Girls, the niggas putting that meat up in his baby mama and his wives. So you know they putting that meat up in her, and they're whooping his ass in the ring at the same time. Lord have mercy, boy. To this day. Woo. Anyway, let's see. All right, Shakur Stevenson, that ain't gonna happen because Shakur Stevenson is saying that Devin is too big for him. That's what his team is saying. Tank ain't fighting nobody, none of these niggas. So we can scratch him out. Boots had 154. He fights Xander Zayas and all that stuff there. He beat Brian Norman Jr. He did that. Mario Barrios, Mario Barrios ain't doing nothing. Keyshawn Davis is on the list. Keyshawn is the one that stepped up. Roller Romero, Roller tried to say Devin ducked him. There's nothing in the world that's going to get me to believe a fighter on the planet Earth is going to duck you. Listen, ain't nobody fighting for back end money. Who? Anybody? Y'all know the PBC. Them niggas ain't getting paid over there. Ask Floyd Mayweather. True. Ask Floyd Mayweather. Hey, them niggas ain't getting paid over there. They getting back end money. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna, I'm like I said before, Floyd thought he was getting paid. Listen. Floyd Mayweather is proof them niggas ain't getting paid. Floyd thought he was getting paid, and now he don't look. Like I said before, wait a minute. My account is missing. It's minus 340 mil. What happened? Floyd. I'm George Floyd. Yes, you're my George Floyd. Yes. What you got to say? Floyd, I got some good news and I got some bad news. What's the good news? The good news is we know who stole your money. Okay. What's the bad news? The bad news is they stole your money. True. Nigga stole. Oh, my bad. Man, I'm sitting there. God damn, again, fam. Hey, shout out to Brian. Man, be sorry about that.
I told y'all we hit you right back. We good now. I'm listening to the show, man.
I'm sitting. Hey, listen, look here, man. Listen, just looking on X, social media. Keyshawn Davis has officially moved up to 147. According to what's out there. And then Keyshawn Davis confirmed it. The WBO has made him the number one guy. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that there's a mandated fight. It's not. But I can only go by, he's number one. Keyshawn confirmed it. He retweeted it. He tagged Devin Haney. He said, "Let's go Lightskin." Meaning that, I'm taking that as though, okay, yeah, he the guy. He's number one now. And we should see a fight coming up sometime this year.
Gotta happen.
You see what I'm saying?
Got to
So
happen.
how you see that? How you see that fight match? You know, because you got Debo, you get what I'm saying, and you got the businessman, and you know boxing better than anyone in the chat because you actually boxing. You was in the ring, stuff like that. Just from a stylistic standpoint, I don't want nobody saying you hating, but you gonna give your honest opinion from a stylistic standpoint. How do you see that fight?
I mean, it could go either way. You know, a lot of times it's about what style of fighters show up at the time. Like within recent times or within recent fights, you could say years, Devin ain't really been that active as far as punch output. You know what I'm saying? That's with his last two fights, right? That's with my son and with Ramirez. So he haven't really been active as far as punch output his last couple of fights, but he been tactical with his last two fights. So it's really about how it goes. With it being that way and with him taking this tactical standpoint that he taking with the last two fights, you never know how it's gonna go. You feel what I'm saying? You don't really have enough to look at with Devin about that. Like we can look at it from when he fought the older guys or the other guys, you know what I'm saying, how he was getting off or whatever. Those guys a little smaller. Keyshawn is about his size and everything else. So it's just all about who show up that night. To be real with you.
Yeah, you know what, B, you do make a valid point as it relates to it. It depends on who all show up that night. What intrigued me about this fight is two different styles. Correct me if I'm wrong. I look at Devin Haney as a pure boxer, and I look at Keyshawn as a boxer puncher.
I can see that. Absolutely. I agree with that. Yeah.
So you know, but what I noticed about Keyshawn, he kind of fights with he has a wide leg stance.
Right.
And I understand the reason why he do that. You know, that allows him to be able to, when he throws shots, you know, he got some heat coming on the motherfuckers. But you know,
right. I always paid attention to I was talking about that, might have been with you, might have been with me, it might have been with somebody else. But I was talking about I know that Keyshawn knows how to deliver a punch. I was talking about that a long time ago. You could tell he knows how to deliver a punch. A lot of people don't know how to deliver a punch. They just punching. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit here and go through the explanation of it or explain how to deliver a punch, but Keyshawn knows how to deliver a punch. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean, of course, it gets shown a lot of times in his fights when he hurt people and when he get him up out of there and when he do what he's supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? So again, with that being said, with Devin being a boxer, you know, being slick, sometimes want to move, want to not be set, not give you that target to sit there and punch on. That's why I say it's a very intriguing fight. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah,
you know what?
I will be back and forth in my mind about that fight.
You know what you make a I kind of get what you're coming from, because like you say, Devin's not going to sit there, you know, he has better footwork than Amir than Albright. You know, he's not going to sit there. Both of them are pretty much the same size, you know, arm reach, stuff like that. So it's just a matter of who can take whose punch. How was Devin? You know, some people are still not sure that if Devin get caught right, how he gonna respond.
Right.
You know.
True story, right. Get caught right or whatever else. I mean, I think, like I said, I will be back and forth. So you might hear me somewhere saying something, you know, in my mind. I'll be back and forth about this fight because I'm also thinking they both coming up from a lighter weight. They both came from 140, 135. You know, so it's an equally yoked fight. You feel what I'm saying? Again, I'ma always say that I feel like the way that Devin Haney is moving lately, you know, making the plans to actually just win the fight by any means necessary, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be, you know, domination or whether it be just eking by or squeaking by. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to have to say I will lean towards Devin Haney because I think he will find a way to win the fight. You feel what I'm saying? That's where I'm at right now. Again, I might change that if I think about it later. You feel what I'm saying? But right now,
I understand.
But right now, that's where I'm at. I think he'll find a way to eke his way out of that.
Yeah, you know, it's Keyshawn is and then another thing too, like about Devin Haney being that this would be his second fight at welterweight. You know, I know he's working with Mickey Bay and probably some other people.
Right.
I know he's going to try to, you know, because I noticed when his last fight when he fought his son, he kind of bulked up a little bit, tried to get a little stronger. I think with Keyshawn, he may try to keep that same thing going, get stronger, but you want to be able to throw those punches with fluidity because Key may try to stop him unless Devin got enough pop to keep him at bay. So I'm very intrigued about this fight, B, because I like Keyshawn Davis's mentality, going into the fight or whatever. And I don't think there's anything about Devin Haney that he's afraid of. And there's still a mystique about Dev. Is he really back or, and all that stuff there and how he going to respond to Keyshawn because, Key is another level and this and that. But Keyshawn ain't fought nobody that got the footwork that Devin Haney has. And like you said, Dev ain't going to be sitting there. Dev know how to work on the outside. He got a good jab. He know how to stick and move. And then if you get too close to him, he can tie you up. He's stronger than I thought he was. He can tie you up.
Right. That's what I say. It's it's boxing. It's boxing, and from where Devin at with it nowadays. You know what I'm saying? He with just winning. You feel what I'm saying? He with that's just winning. Like I say. So that says a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Keyshawn probably still on his, I'm about to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? We about to, get active. You know how most fighters are. You know what I'm saying? Your traditional everyday fighter, which is what I like. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like just getting the win saying I beat you. You feel what I'm saying? I want to beat you. I want to beat you. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing too. Like you what you just said, just kind of like I want to piggyback off of that. It also depends on what the game plan is. If Devin Haney's game plan is, I just want to do enough to get by. I don't think Keyshawn Davis's game plan is going to be that. Now the question I have is this here. If I'm Devin Haney, I don't know if I want to take that approach. I'm not saying that's going to be his approach, but I don't want to take that approach. Yeah. Why? Because if it's a close fight and it go to the judges, you don't know what them judges going to say.
Yeah.
You don't know what them judges going to say. So I don't know, B. I don't know if I would take that approach. I'm anxious to see what the game plan going to be.
Right. Right. Exactly. That's why I said we never know. We don't know what it's going to be until it happens. We don't know what it's going to be until we get there. We don't even know what it's going to look like until we get there. You feel what I'm saying?
Do you? Yeah, I feel you. Do you foresee this fight happening now that Keyshawn has officially moved up and he's been made the number one contender behind the champion?
I have no clue. I have no clue because they saying something about 100 million in Devin and Zuffa. So we know if that go that way, that's not gonna happen. We got people saying that they want a lot of money for a lot of fights. We know that that's not gonna happen with a Keyshawn Davis. You feel what I'm saying? Unless Turkey, and I told y'all before, Turkey wasn't happy with that performance. His last performance. I told y'all that. You said that.
You said
and
that.
as you see, I was right again. You know what I'm saying?
No. You said that.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with his performance. So when he wasn't happy with, win or lose, he wasn't happy with that performance, what he gave, because he's seen, your normal Turkey Al-Sheikh is a casual boxing fan. He's a casual boxing fan, and casual boxing fans want to see you go out there and give it your best. Want to see you go out there and give it your all. See the best of the best. They don't want to see you go out there and just eat by with a win. They don't want to see you go by and just, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to see that. So, with that being said, without Turkey Al-Sheikh behind it, will he get behind it with Keyshawn? Possibly. Keyshawn may get him back on that side where he want to put Devin in there, you know what I'm saying, and see what happened with that kind of fight or whatever else. But like I said, he did two things with Turkey Al-Sheikh, where he, what he did with Ramirez and what he did with B. Norman. Shit, I can't see it. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, with the money not being there, unless he go ahead and submit, maybe need some money, I don't see it happening. No.
Hey, B, it's funny you said that because I do recall, Devin Haney allegedly supposed to had a 3-fight deal with Turkey Al-Sheikh. He was getting paid $12 million, $36 million, 3-fight deal. And he had 2 fights so far. He fought your son and he fought Ramirez. But for the 3rd fight, there was no 3rd fight. So that must have been on a fight by fight basis.
Nah, it's what I told you, man. It's what I told you. I only tell you the truth. I only tell you the facts, and what I say is going to always equal up to what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Turkey didn't like the fight. Turkey didn't like the fight. So why would you? Who and why would you pay for another one of them fights? You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, again, with Ryan and Mario Barrios, I keep saying that. Look at how happy he was and how joyful he was. And he got in the ring and tried to get Ryan depth. Ryan left him hanging on accident. I don't know if you remember that. You feel what I'm saying? Did you
Yeah, I
see
forgot
that?
all about that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, you see how happy he was after that before, and Ryan didn't even knock him out. Ryan didn't even knock Barrios out, but he went in there and he put in work. He put in what us as boxing fans like to see. You feel what I'm saying? Boxer, coach, whatever you want to call me, I'm still a boxing fan. And as a boxing fan, we want to see a motherfucker get to it. You feel what I'm saying? Now you're as a real boxing fan, you got the ones that like the art of it and watching the this and the that, and they want to swear they the elite box. Nah, hell nah. You just like what you like. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some of
pretty
us
much.
don't be right. So, yeah. Okay.
Did your grandkids?
Always, man. I'm like,
Hey, man.
hey, this don't be a facade what I be doing, man. I'm at the dentist. Look, that's my daughter. That's my daughter coming up here. My other daughter coming. It ain't never a facade, man. I got my grandkids. My daughter's with me.
Man,
I'm
how
at the
many
dentist.
kids you have, bro?
I'm at the dentist, man. I got a squad of 9. I got a squad of 9, but that's 5 kids and 4 grandkids.
Damn.
So my squad is 9. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that what my squad is, man. So either way
Yeah.
it go, yeah, nah, it ain't never fake. It ain't never fake. When you see me post some shit, when you see me doing some shit, nah,
I
it's
know.
real.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's real. It's real. Yeah.
I like to see that because
Appreciate it.
the mainstream media, they don't show that. When they show,
Yeah, they just
they'll
like
show,
they just like to show me giving my opinions, what niggas want to say. You know what I'm saying? When they want to find something to holler at. Man, watch out, man. You feel me?
damn, and then I know Dev tried to fight Rolly Romero, but I had Bill on the show. Bill said that Old Turk out of Sheep was not interested
Yeah,
in that fight at all.
I was just about to say that he wasn't interested because you got to look at even with the Ryan fight. He wasn't happy with that Ryan fight with Rolly, and Rolly won, and Rolly dropped him and everything else.
Yeah,
Man, the boxing fans that just hate people, that hate a specific individual,
yeah,
can take a knockdown and make it larger than life. That wasn't a good fight. Nobody liked that damn fight. The Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia fight. Nobody liked that fight. The only thing good about that fight was the knockdown. Nobody liked that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So Turkey out of shit, he paying all the money for that. What the hell he gonna pay to see that for? The fans didn't, you know what I'm saying? The fans wouldn't overwhelmingly like cheering for that shit. So he looking at it like, think about the fight. You got, even though Rolly, I like Rolly too. Even though
yeah,
Rolly is a power puncher and he get with it, he get active. You got him in there with Ryan Garcia, and he didn't do that. He
yeah,
didn't go in there and do what he normally do. He didn't even try to go in there and do what he normally do. And then you got Devin Haney doing what he do, eking by and trying to come up with these game plans just to get the dub. You know what I'm saying? Which is okay. Just to get the dubs or whatever. Who the fuck want to see that? Like, who gonna pay? Why would Turk out she pay tens of millions of dollars to see that? Because that's what Devin want. You feel what I'm saying?
mm.
Why would he do that? That don't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing, right? Like we heard about the $100 million. I had Bill on the show, and I asked Bill. I say, Bill, it was the first question I asked him. Bill say, "All
You
right,
never did
coach,
it.
don't ask me no easy questions.
Yeah.
Come with it. Come with it now. Come with it." So I said, okay, we ain't finna ask no easy questions. I ain't finna wait till the end to ask you. We're finna ask you this right now. Okay, Bill, you posted something about $100 million. You was very, very vague, but you did not say Devin Haney just signed a $100 million deal with Zuffa Boxing. You didn't say that. And I'm seeing a lot of Debo Dale's fans was like, yeah, Bill got the deal and this and that, $100 million, youngest in the game to get a $100 million contract. But when I asked Bill that directly, I said, "Do you get a $100 million deal? Yes or no? Did you sign?" And Bill said, well, that's my dog. Goddamn Bill. Bill say, well, you know, I said, goddamn Bill.
Yeah.
I say, man, hey, I fuck with you and Bill, but y'all two, listen, y'all two, bro. I'll go to war with y'all. Y'all two right there, right?
It's genuine.
Especially you.
Genuine.
Especially you.
Yeah, you know what I do like about Bill myself. What I do like about Bill myself, you gotta remember, I didn't come on the scene bashing Bill. It's genuine. Everything we say is real. I like real shit. Like I'm a big Tupac fan. You feel what I'm saying? I like Tupac because that shit was real. You feel that shit in your soul. So if we say some shit, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now we know when it comes to Bill, sometimes he's full of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So we know that. You feel what I'm saying?
Bill say, well, when he B, when he said, well, I say, Bill, this is a yes or no. This is a yes or no
Right.
question.
Ain't no such
yes
thing.
no.
Ain't no goddamn such thing.
Well, you know, it depends.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, but I see what you're saying though, because it seemed like Turki Al-Sheikh, it seemed like after that fight last year, he kind of like backed away from American boxing, like financing big fights in America. I don't like. I'm just saying, like
he took. Look at it this way. He took everybody he could,
yeah,
including when he tried to make that Virgil fight. He took every fight that we wanted to see and tried to make them happen. Every fight that you could think of that we wanted to see, he tried to make them fights happen. Some of the fights he did make happen, but they were duds. You feel what I'm saying? Or people was scared. People was asking for too much money. People were asking for tune-ups. Like it was a whole lot of stuff going on where he pretty much unfolded and showed the boxing work, you know, showed to himself as a boxing fan. He's an ultimate boxing fan, let's say, with the money to make a nigga show his hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? See if you really about that life. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, it ain't about the money no more. What it's about? It ain't about this no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm giving you the money. What we doing? You feel what I'm saying? If you in it for the money, are you an elite fighter or what? He putting these guys in the ring, like you said, with a roll in with a Ryan. That was a dud ass fight. Brian and Devin, that was really a dud ass fight outside of the knockdown. Devin and Ramirez, dud ass fight. You look at the fights he tried to put together. You look at the fight. Hold on one second, dog. You look at the fights he tried to put together. They just didn't. They didn't live up to what they were supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? I understand it, bro. I understand it from a boxing fan and the frustration point of view. Then you got with Eddie Hearn, you going over there to England, and these guys selling out Wembley stadiums. They, you know what I'm saying? They doing $65,000, $65,000. Even with Terrence Crawford, our boy, your boy, Terrence Crawford. He asked Terrence Crawford, just don't retire after the fight. What Terrence do? What Bud do?
Yeah, he retired. Yeah.
He retired. But you remember that? You remember he asked Bud, don't retire after the fight?
He said don't retire. Yeah.
Yeah, he said don't retire. He asked him not to retire. Shit,
Yeah,
Bud, like,
I
fuck
know.
that shit.
Yeah, I know. You know what? It's funny because I just heard an interview from Turki Al-Sheikh. This was after Alexander Usyk fight. The night Alexander Usyk won, he beat on the dude named Rico, and Usyk say, not Usyk, Turki Al-Sheikh. I have the video. He said, I'm trying to find somebody to beat this guy. Something like that. So he was talking about Usyk, and I want him to fight such and such name. It seemed like Turki, like it to me, because you met him. I haven't met him, but it seemed his position is, if I'm gonna pay you the money that you want, all this money, I want you to continue to do. I want you to do everything I say do.
Yes. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. He ain't on American box because America's full of shit. Let's be real. We always on some bullshit. We always do what we always not doing what the hell we say we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, as a boxing fan, it look like he just let it. You see what happened with the zone thing, with their pay-per-view thing. They just switched that whole deal up.
Switch it up, yeah.
They switched that whole deal up on everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So now Turki ain't putting the money out there no more. Like, who gonna go wasting that kind of money? How can? And it wasn't his money. So let's be clear on that. You know that wasn't his money. He said that wasn't his money. How did you go? Turkey out the shoot. That wasn't his money.
Yeah. He said it's not his money. He did say that. It's not.
So how do you go to your boss or your investor or whoever else, and how do you go through and how do you approve this shit? Like how do you defend this shit? How do you defend that? You get what I'm saying? How do you defend what's happening? How do you defend the loss of money? How do you defend putting tens of $millions out there, but then only bringing $4-5 million in? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't defend that. And I'm telling you, as a
As a
you know this.
businessman, no, yeah.
As
No,
a
that's true.
business, I told y'all this also. Some of y'all gonna remember, some of y'all not. I told y'all also about the business deal about how with a particular fighter. I said the business is not making sense. It was a particular fighter that was somewhere else, and I was like, okay, they sold out this stadium. The next time they sold less. The next time they sold even less. People got to pay attention. You looking at the numbers. Yeah, the numbers are big, but you got to look at what the money being put out. You feel what I'm saying? I almost ran myself out of business doing that one time. I was bringing X amount of dollars a lot a month when you know what I'm saying, when I first started. But I had a truck that was sucking my pockets dry, and I didn't realize it. You get what I'm saying? That's what they mean when they say make ends meet. So
make
as a
ends meet.
business,
Yep.
you got to make the ends meet. So as a
Make the ends meet.
businessman,
Yep.
as a businessman, these ends got to meet. You talking about niggas who worry about $400, $500, $600? Nigga, these people work on billions and millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? These ends got to meet. You feel me?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
how do you justify
you can't
paying this
justify it.
dude? See. Hold on. I gotta ask you two good questions, B. I need your answer on this. This is gonna be a hell of a soundbite. We have an American boxing. Now you come from the era. I think you box years ago, right? So
Floyd there. I came from the Floyd era.
Yeah, Floyd, Roy Jones, all them, right? So what has changed in your opinion? Because it seems like American boxing, it's about and I've been studying this shit, B, and I'm telling you what I know. I can show you the numbers. The fan base that's here now, they come from the influencer boxing world, and they come from the streaming world, which is very similar to influencer boxing and celebrity boxing. It's very few the hardcore boxing fans or the boxing culture that was here when you was boxing in the Floyd era and the Roy Jones era and stuff like that. That's not the same culture that's here today in American boxing. Am I right in that assessment?
You absolutely right. It's not the same. It's not the same generation of people. It's not the same. It's nothing. It's not nothing that's the same about the people watching it.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not the same at all, man. It's terrible, man. You got to think about how they try to make people famous. I remember I told y'all this before. I said it's all about a name. It's all about a name. You can get a name like what's her name? Charlotte with the Gap too. Talk to Blueface, Keyshawn Rock.
Yeah.
Look at what she just did with her numbers. It's all about who the fuck you know. It ain't even about what you do, bro. You ain't even got to be nobody. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is wild, man. That's all it is about. The social media and the influencing, and just because people say somebody, you ain't got to say there's somebody because they actually did something great. You ain't got to do shit great. All you got to do is be known. Look at what Dean the Great did. Whoever the fuck Dean. Here, wait. Let me break this down. I didn't know who the fuck Dean the Great was. Let me say that.
Me neither.
So let me break down how I learned who the fuck Dean the Great was. It's crazy how it works. Dean the Great, I found out who he was when he got punched in the mouth by an MMA fighter for saying something. Did you see that one?
No, I saw him get slapped by he was with Rampage Jackson.
Rampage.
Yeah, and he was disrespecting.
There you go. A dude wife.
The dude wife. And I'm like, fam, you too goddamn small.
That's the first time in my life I've ever heard that man's name. First time in my life I've ever seen that man know anything about him. Then next thing I know, I hear come across my timeline, AB back on. How he back on? Dean the Great, the nigga who I didn't know till he got slapped the shit out of. You feel what I'm saying? Put him on because now he got him streaming. And that's just how you get the people talking. It ain't like they doing shit. People like foolery.
Yeah.
What they say about tomfoolery, people like foolery. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. They like foolery. It ain't about what you're doing. You can go whatever, but it's just about foolery. These boys ain't doing nothing. I still know they not doing it. Dean right now can come slap the shit out of him. I still wouldn't know who he was. I just know now he with AB. I know AB. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know AB, but I don't know these niggas.
hey, listen. I saw I saw dude get slapped on camera. Somebody was telling me about it, and I didn't remember. Then when I went and saw the video, I'm like, oh, I remember that. Yeah, the dude slapped him
Slap the
unconscious.
shit out of him.
Slapped him unconscious. I'm like, this dude about 6'3",
I saw
about
it.
260. Right? How you running up on this? Like, nigga, you smaller than me.
Right.
You
right.
smaller than me, bro. How you running up on a dude disrespecting his wife like that? But this era, it's about attention. See, you know what they say? You got to pay attention.
Right.
You got to pay attention. This is about attention. So whoever got the most clout, whoever,
That's what it's about. Yes.
Listen,
that's it.
And I think Turki Ali Sheik realized that now. What's going on in American boxing is the three hottest. Do you know the three hottest names in boxing in American boxing? Not boxing, American boxing, because American boxing is different from, to me, real boxing. The three hottest names on social media in boxing is Claressa Shields, because her slapping Alicia Baumgardner. That's kind of dying down a little bit. Floyd Mayweather, because he got them damn lawsuits going on. And Adrian Broner, because he getting drunk on camera with Dean
The shit wild, ain't it? Shit wild, man.
Yeah.
The shit wild, man. You can't win for losing, man. It's a whole, like I said, it's a whole different time, whole different generation. Don't nobody want to be real about what the fuck they seeing. Don't nobody want to be real about, who they are. If you're a real fight fan, if you're an older fight fan, you know what the hell you're looking at. You know what you're looking for. You ain't worried about your fighter just eking out a win. You want your motherfucking fighter to get in there and get busy. You feel what I'm saying? You want your fighter to be the best. We thought Roy was the best. We wanted to see Roy with everybody at, right? Tarver, we wanted that damn fight. You feel what I'm saying? What's my boy? Tony, James Tony, we wanted that damn fight. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey,
we wanted the fight.
B, check this out. Listen, I ain't gonna keep you too long, but listen, check this out. Remember we was in Vegas? Me, you, we was at damn, I forgot what hotel. Not the Fountain Blue. Not when we was at the Fountain Blue. I was talking that Debo Devin 5 and all that. Not that. I'm saying we met James Tony. That was my first time ever meeting James Tony.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I had walked up to him. I was like, lights out, what's up, baby? And then you had them came up on him. And I was telling everybody, I said, man, the man gave me a look like he would have knocked my ass out. I was telling everybody in the chat yesterday, I say James Tony is he give you grown man energy.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When I'm around you, you give off that energy, right? You know what I mean when I say grown man is like
that real nigga shit.
That real nigga shit.
That fake ass shit. Yeah, but look, you know what? Based on what you just said, that's why I be on the chat and I be telling everybody I do and say I be everywhere. And ain't nobody gonna do shit or say shit to me. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you see me, you realize that I'm exactly what you see on camera. I'm not fake. I may be more than what you see on camera when you see me in person, because I'm gonna give you the energy like nigga. You know what I'm saying? I get with you, but it is what it is. But I remember that. We had a good old time there, man.
So we had to took the picture and shit. I was like, man, this motherfucker lights out, because I'm always bragging about James Tony, one of my favorite fighters. Like one of them of all time. Just there's a lot of them. And but he's one of because I just like the way he can handle business in the ring and stuff like that. But I was saying this is a different era here. This social media era it ain't about how good you is. It's about everybody don't drew their lines in the sand. They like niggas because of their hair, their braids, their clothes, how many followers they have, how many people was on their stream or when they was on Kick or Twitch, then how good the nigga can dance.
Right. Anything other than what the hell they actually doing. Their girlfriend was fine, whatever, bro.
You see what I'm saying, man? You look up, man. You look, my fighter just bought that Lambo. You see that Lambo?
Crazy, man, crazy, bro. They be and then they be defending their money. They be defending their decisions. They defend their life. They defend everything about these people, man.
Hey, B, you know what I said before you came on the show today? This what I said. I said, for all of those who been threatening me over
Hey
their
man,
favorite fighter.
my grandkid getting Wesley, man. I'm gonna have to
Okay,
go on the pick. No, we got
all right.
like 3 more minutes. Come on, let's
Yeah,
talk.
3 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Let's close on this. Let's close on this.
yeah.
I say, look, your celebrity. I say, look, man, your favorite fighter is a celebrity who you arguing and want to talk shit over in the chat. He don't even know you exist.
Nope.
You met him before. I met some of those fighters before, but these dudes ain't never met him. But in closing, I want to get you back on.
Yeah,
If
anytime. You know, I
once
got you
that fight,
anytime. You let me know.
once that fight gets like officially made,
If it
I want to
happens,
get you back on and we'll talk
yeah.
about the breakdown.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna look at the breakdown. But like I said, I think I'm gonna always be wishy-washy on it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, physically wise, I can see Keyshawn winning the fight. Technical wise and planning wise, I see Devin winning that fight.
So you,
I see Devin somehow pulling that shit off. I really do.
yeah, because Devin is a patient fighter.
Very, very patient. He don't give a
Very
fuck
patient.
about the booze. He don't give a fuck about the activity. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that part he got down pat. And you know, like I said, it is boxing, the game of boxing. The name of boxing is to be hit, get hit. I mean, hit and not be hit. And like I said, just win the fight, and he doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's what Floyd did, and people hated him for it. Even though Floyd was a lot more active than he was. But
Yeah.
I mean, they hated him for it. But in the end, that you see, they say Floyd one of the best, if not the best. You feel what I'm saying? So it just all depends on how it go, man.
All right. Hey, well, B, man, I appreciate you, man. I thank you,
For
brother,
sure,
for taking
man.
the time out with you.
Hey,
I know you got the
anytime,
grandkids.
man. I thought I was gonna be home by now, man. Shit, they just got ran over at the dentist, man. But shit, anytime, man. I got you, big dog.
All right. Shout out to B
Okay.
Norman, man. Let's give him a round of applause.
All right, dog. Shout out
Yeah,
to the
man.
check. All right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Sorry about that, y'all, man. B, he got a, he got the grand. See, let me tell you something. See, I gotta talk to him, right? I gotta talk to B, say, B, look. You got grandkids and shit, all that stuff there, man. Like B, me and him around the same age group. I mean, I'm older than him, but we came up, he's Generation X with me. So I'm like, yeah, man, I know how, bro. I'm telling you something, like I tell y'all, some of these dudes, when you meet them, like some of these dudes give off, grown man energy, which in street terms, that'll be, that's a real nigga there. Like when you around him, like you're gonna know just being in other people's presence. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then you just know that you're not that. Just know you're not cut from that cloth, and you ain't been around nobody like that if you don't understand what I'm talking about. Those who understand what I'm know what I'm talking about, it don't even need to be explained. I'm finna drop the phone lines, and I want y'all to call the show, man. Let's get ready to drop these phone lines, man. It is where we at? I'm trying to find the phone lines. What my thing at? Here we go.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Hey, man, phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. Anybody got something to say, man? Y'all call the show, man. Let the old boy know. You know what I mean? Friend or foe, call the show. I will answer the door. Friend or foe, call the show. I will answer the door. True. Hey, what you say, fam? He said, not even gonna lie. I wish I gave off grown man energy. Yeah, no, man. Some motherfucker just, it's some dudes I've been around, fam. You gotta, like, motherfuckers got to know, right? And again, like I say, this social media shit is not real. I had to realize that. I've been doing this shit almost 5.5 years, and I've come to the conclusion, oh man, this shit ain't what I thought it was. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't confuse real shit with YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, X, Twitch, Kick, none of that. That shit, that social media shit ain't nothing real about it. The people who hide behind avatars, a lot of them are bots. You might think you're talking to somebody, but you're not talking to nobody. You know, the bot, the dude who trying to antagonize you, because a troll is nothing but someone who's trying to disrupt what you have going on. Okay, let me troll, let me disrupt, let me see, can I get him off of his game, what he talking about? The troll is trying to get your attention. That's why they say pay attention. I'm going to take my time out. I'm broke, I ain't got no money, I ain't got nothing else to do, but I'm going to take my time out to try to disrupt, get attention. And the only way someone can get your attention is if you pay. That's why they say you got to pay attention. But if you're not paying attention, you know, like me, I just, green eyes P, you know what they do, Make them create another account. I know they will. But when you're not paying attention, because they say you got to mind the business that pay you. I think all us content creators, we make money doing this shit. So this is the business that pays us. Nigga ask me, why you talking about this? Why you talking about that? Why the fuck you worried about what I'm talking about? You could have been doing anything else. Because some of these niggas, they got so much meat in so much of they fighters meat in their mouth down to the base. They hate when you say anything about, if you're not praising them and sucking they fight up like they praising them and sucking they fight up, they have an issue with it. But I'm like, fam, I'm minding the business that pays me. What you doing? You know you ain't got no job. You can't have no goddamn job. You ain't got no job, you ain't got no money, and you ain't getting no pussy. I know that for a fact. True. Shout out to Tegna. Shout out to SP Got Beats. SP, what's going on, fam? It is what it is, fam. It is what it is. SP Got Beats, salute. Oh, where my main man at? Where my main man at? What we don't do, this what we don't do. We don't believe in arguing with niggas.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Nobody ass niggas. Nigga, you ain't nobody. Come to Chicago. Come to Memphis. Get up, I can feel the money, babe. Oh, okay. Go ahead and open it. Somebody, we got a phone call coming in right now. Let's see what's up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Gerard from Long Beach.
You say Gerard from Long Beach. Talk to me.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you something real quick. A funny story about that grown man energy. So I'm out in Vegas right now, right? So I run into Antonio Tarver in the Fashion Show Mall, and I'm with one of my partners.
Right.
And I say, man, I'm gonna go up to this nigga and see what he really about. So I say, what's up with you, Antonio Tarver? He said, what's up with you, man? I said, man, what your hands like? He said, what you mean what my hands like? He stepped back, I got a little size on me. He was sizing me up. He's like, what you mean what my hands like? You know what my hands is like? I said, I'm just fucking with you, but I just got that grown man energy that you're talking about from him off top. Like, he ain't with no playing. You get at him any kind of way, he gonna let you know I'm a grown man and you playing with the wrong one.
Hey, Gerard, yeah. Check this out, brother. You say you in Vegas, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, listen, check this out. It's funny you said that because I was talking about this yesterday. on the show. I say, man, I was giving some of the fans a list of guys who I've been around who give off that grown man energy. And Antonio Tarver was one of them. I say, look, be around certain dudes that because they don't walk really with no fear. When they're around, they act the same way. They don't, it's kind of like they don't know disrespect type shit, but you gonna know like these dudes ain't nothing to be, it ain't none of this social media shit. Like, no, my nigga.
Playing with.
Yeah, they ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I got from him. So when you said that, I was like, damn, I had an experience with him, so I got that off of him off top. Yeah, I just called in to share that story with you, Coach.
Hey, thank you, brother, man. I appreciate you, fam. Let's get Gerard a round of applause, man. Yeah. Yeah, they do like, yeah. Don't get it twisted. The chat, don't get it twisted. Motherfuckers in the comment section sometimes, like, man, like, bro, like even some of the YouTube channels. Like, if you look at some of the YouTube channels, bro, like, a lot of these dudes they don't go nowhere. So that's fine. Like me, I've been everywhere. I've been to Norfolk, Virginia, Atlanta, Miami, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Vegas, LA, Utah, Colorado, Long Beach. It's other cities I'm forgetting. Kansas City, Mississippi, Alabama, just different fights in different places, and everywhere I go, I meet people who watch the show or something of that sort. And it's like, nah, man, these dudes ain't like, these dudes giving off grown man energy, bro. Like this shit, these dudes ain't somebody. And then, like I say, Terrence Crawford, same thing. All that shit sound good, but I'm telling you, like Bill Haney will tell you. All you diehard Bill Haney fans and stuff like that, he'll tell you, like, nah, bud. Oh, that nigga there, like, you gonna have to do that shit to him. Cause he gonna do it to you. One of the two. You see what I'm saying? Is it gonna be Carla, hold on. It's gonna be kill or be killed. And then Bill Haney, the same thing. Like, let me tell y'all something about Bill Haney and Brian Norman. Brian Norman Sr. is one of those dudes. He cool, but he ain't nothing to be fucked with. Him or his family. For him or his family, to be fair. That's the truth. Bill Haney, we be laughing and kicking it with Bill. I fuck with Bill. That's my guy. But Bill ain't nothing to be fucked with. I'm telling you. He got his crew, and he got some good people around him. He got Blade, he got Shock G, he got it's other people around him. Like them cats, they some good brothers. They very respectful, but if you fuck with them and you looking for a problem, they gonna give you what you're looking for. Same shit with them niggas out of Omaha, Nebraska. Them boys that Bud run with. If you want a problem, they gonna give you what you're looking for. We finna see if you really own that. Do you get what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis, another one. He give off bad bitch energy sometimes. That is true, but he kind of be on that. He kind of be on that shit too. Did you get what I'm saying? So I ain't really hung out with him, but I'm just going by what people have told me when I was there and stuff like that. When I was in Norfolk, Virginia, but he do give out the bad bitch energy sometimes. You know what I mean? So I mean, when I say that, I mean like, I explained that to you what that is. So when a man do that, but that's neither here nor there. It's some of these dudes, they're like, yeah, that shit, yeah, my nigga, just keep not showing your face, hide behind that, and don't never go no goddamn well. You'll be all right as long as you continue to do that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me, brother.
Devin Haney. He's a proven fighter already.
Yeah.
He wants all the smoke, and I know he's going to do his homework.
Yeah.
And I know, and bro, I also know Haney is the type of fighter that he was designed to win decisions. Yeah. After that big scare against Garcia, and he ran his next fight, trust me, that's what he does. Safety first. But I gotta give him his props. He's also, when I say this, designed to win decisions, coach, he's got the footwork for it.
Yeah.
He's got the IQ, he's got a job, and he's also running the clock. That's hard to beat, bro.
Yeah.
That's real talk. But now, coach, let's talk about the fight. With respect to the WBO, that's an excellent fight. They did the right thing. You got to make these guys fight, man.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays, to get a title shot, you got to take a motherfucker to court, bro. That's what it is. So if anybody can go, you know what I'm talking about. That's how my whole, his son is going to get his shot.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. So, bro. But again, back to Keyshawn. Bro, if anybody can beat Haney, bro, it's Keyshawn. And I don't like how he got there. And I don't like, the brotherhood he's got going on between him and Shakur. I think that's stupid.
Yeah.
But the boy can fight. He's slick. And I also know he sounds like Claressa Shields sometimes. But in the ring, he's with it. He's coming to knock you out. That's his mentality.
Yeah.
That's sales, coach. And another thing, and I'm going to end it with this. Tank is going to jail soon. So we're going to need somebody to represent the hood. That's Keyshawn, bro. And now, if I still got Haney. I got Haney. But if Keyshawn wins, you know, he might become the face of boxing, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. Not only that's a huge win, but the guy is, you know, he's got charisma. You feel me? That sells, bro. You know? So again, bro, I don't care who wins. I still got Haney. But Keyshawn, he's a real threat for anybody, man. That motherfucker's dangerous in there. You know?
Hey, Jamie, you know what? Before you go, I like that. I like this matchup. Again, I would be very hard pressed. I'd be very disappointed for the WBO to make Keyshawn Davis the #1 guy because he officially has moved up to 147 pounds. He's the #1 guy. I would be very hard pressed to see them do that, just not to mandate that fight. I think, you know, but not only that, I don't think they would have to mandate it. I think Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis, they on the collision court to fight each other. They just need Turki Al-Sheikh, you know, because Turki Al-Sheikh didn't want to, you know, apparently he didn't want to pay for the Roland Romero fight. So it has to be a fight that Turki Al-Sheikh is going to like from a stylistic standpoint. And according to what Brian Norman Sr. said, he said Turki Al-Sheikh did not like the last 2 performances from Devin Haney, and he paid him $12 million. Right. He paid him $12 million for each fight. So he didn't re-up on the third fight, $12 million. So Devin is going to have to find an opponent that's going to be worth the type of money that he wants Turki to pay him. And I think Keyshawn Davis is that opponent. Do you get what I'm saying? And I just like the style. Before you go, just what do you think about the stylistic matchup? How you feel about that?
Man, I like the matchup, bro. It's going to be a chess match, bro. I like the matchup, bro. Skill for skill. I want to say they're equal. Maybe I'll give Haney the you know, again, because of the experience, I'm not giving the edge. But again, Keyshawn, skill for skill. Keyshawn is right there, man. That motherfucker, I'm going to repeat it. He's slick, bro. And he's with it, man. He's going to bring his A game. Like, he goes after you, bro. He doesn't care about decisions, not like his big brother Shakur and Haney himself. These motherfuckers, they're happy going home winning a decision. No. That doesn't sell. Keyshawn is the whole package, bro. He's hungry. He's hood. Bro, he is ferocious in there, man. And he's got skills. Again, skill for skill. They're pretty equal. But Keyshawn, again, I feel that he's gonna take over boxing, bro, if he gets this win. Maybe he, you know, fight somebody else, top guy in the division, like whoever it is. But you fight, let's say, the guy that Devin Haney just beat from Georgia. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're talking about Brian Norman Jr. Yeah.
Right, like somebody like him. Right, let's say the top 2 guys, bro, especially ranked with the WBO. You beat those 2, you're a serious threat, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's when the money's gonna come in, the fame and all that shit, bro. He's got charisma. I gotta give it to him, bro. Yeah. He's charismatic. That sells in boxing. That's my call, bro. Respect.
Salute, fam. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, man. Like I said, fam. Like, you know, again, you know, it's going to have to be a fight that Turki Al-Sheikh is interested in putting money up in. And again, you know, I think a lot of fans don't really understand this. Well, I think you do. I'm all for any fighter making as much money as he can. But let's just be realistic. There's something called pay how you wait. Caller, what's your name you calling from?
9 Lives from Texas.
9 Lives from Texas. Talk to me.
What's up, Coach? It's been a minute, man.
What's going on, bro?
But I'm a big Devin Haney fan, bro, and Keyshawn Davis is nothing but food for Devin. Devin fight 36 minutes every fight. The last fight Keyshawn Davis fought, I mean, at the end of the 12th round, I mean, the whole fight looked real sloppy, man. And he and the man, he gonna be in the ring with a man and fight 36 minutes. I mean, I've seen him watch Keyshawn Davis with no problem.
With no problem?
But no problem, bro. No problem, bro.
Hey, okay.
We have Keyshawn fought.
Yeah, but styles make fights though, man. And Keyshawn is a great fighter. And I just, you know, both of them, he's strong. They both of them around the same age. You know, both of them around, they have the same arm reach, length and stuff like that. And, you know, Keyshawn is an Olympian as well. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know about it's gonna be easy. I don't think that fight gonna be easy for neither fighter. That's just my opinion. But if you say you feel it's gonna be easy for Dev, then so be it.
Yeah. It'd be easy for him, man. Devo Dev is fine, man.
All right, shout out to Nine Lives.
hey, on another note,
go ahead.
Turkey made all them big fights. You know why he made all them big fights like that and was paying all that money out? They was building up Zuffa the whole time, bro. That's what I think.
Yeah. Again, that from a business standpoint, brother, to be fair, and I have a business. I have a marketing agency, and I have
right.
I have my tax. I have my my tax, my accountants and stuff like that, my tax people and stuff like that. And just me understanding business on the small scale that I'm on, I'm like, fam, you got to bring in more money than what's going out. If I'm paying $10,000 for a service, but I'm only making $1,000 back, I lost $9,000. So yeah, the fans might be happy from seeing what they saw or these people, but it is what it is. Now, I think the type of money that these guys have, they're very, very smart. It don't matter to them.
Yeah,
they don't care. Like they playing the long game. When you got billions of dollars, you have billions. Because I looked at the Riyadh season, the 2030 initiative, they got like $32-33 billion. Right? And then Zuffa Boxing just got so many billions over 5-6 year period from Paramount Global. So the type of money that these people are working with, paying a dude $15 million 5 times more than what he normally would make for a fight is nothing to them, in the grand scheme of things. They're willing to take the hit in the beginning because they looking at long term. I don't know what the end game is for them, right, but we'll see. We'll see. But salute, fam.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nine Lives. Yeah, but in the real, like these guys ain't playing in the real world. These guys got real money. They have billions, plural. Like this shit ain't nothing. Oh yeah, I pay you. Cause really, put it this way. Without Turki Al-Sheikh being in the game, the only way a fighter can justify making 5 times more than what they would normally get paid, you would have to be a draw like that. If I'm gonna pay you $15 million, are you a $15 million draw? Are you doing $5 million at the live gate? $4-5 million at the live gate, and you doing numbers on the pay-per-view and we coming back. You know what I mean? Like that's how that works. But this is why caller, hold on. This is why Bob Arum never overpaid for a fighter. He don't do that. Bob ain't finna break the bank on no nigga. No one goddamn with cause Bob know the numbers. Well, I tell you what, kid. Yeah, you did sell 13,000. But, we only did which is great. We sold out all of our tickets, but we only made $2 million at the gate. I'm already paying you $3 million. Then we have to pay your opponent. Then we have the fight card. How do you justify me paying you $15 million? You said, pay me what I'm worth. No, you worth what you bring in. Ain't nothing wrong with feeling like you should get $20-30 million a fight, but can you draw $20 million, $30 million, $40 million when this on this fight card? If the answer is no, how do you justify that number? I can see Canelo asking for that. So I'm just, but these guys ain't playing by those rules. They like, no, we gonna, they got an end game. They got an end game. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? It's D-Dot from Virginia.
D-Dot, talk to me.
Man. So I'm out in Virginia, man.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Keyshawn, he got a sour taste in our mouth out here, bro. Didn't make weight twice, 135, 140. This fight here, this the makeup fight. But I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I got Haney boxing his ears off with ease. And I'm a Keyshawn fan, but 15 fights, I just don't think he's seasoned enough to get to where he need to be to make this a decent fight, man. I don't see it.
Yeah, but he don't. But wait a minute. But he don't. He's an Olympian. He train with Shakur all the time. You get what I'm saying? So
This is a fact.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I think very highly of Keyshawn's skills, to be fair. I'm not saying you don't. And I think very highly of Devin Haney skills. I don't see the fight being easy for neither guy. But that's just how I see it.
I won't say it's gonna be an easy fight, but I will say I don't know how he's gonna break Devin jab. If he can break Devin jab, the fight will be interesting, but that jab is elite. You tell me, coach.
Yeah,
I think he got the best jab in boxing.
He got to take the jab away. If he could take, because everything Devin Haney does is off of movement. He does the lateral movement and the jab. If Keyshawn can take that jab away, it'll force Devin Haney to go into his bag, because Bill say Dev got a warehouse full of tools. So what it is, we need Keyshawn to take the first tool away, take that jab away, and if he take that away, then it's gonna force Dev to go into the warehouse and get some more.
I agree with you, coach. You ain't telling no lies.
Yeah, but no, I get what you're saying, though, fam. I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
For sure, man. But that's my call, coach, man. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, shout out to D-Dot, man. Virginia stand up. Yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all talking about easy. I'm like, God damn. But you know what, though? I remember last time somebody was telling me, oh, man, coach, man, he going to beat Brian Norman easy. I told you, coach. I told you. I was like, okay, cool. All right. He beat Norman. But I'm like, man, I don't know about this here, man. Y'all talking about, yeah, I don't know, man, bro. Like, I'm looking at, matter of fact, let's pull up Keyshawn, because I want to look at the size matchup. Let's do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he fight with that wide base. I'm anxious to see how Devin Haney will fight Keyshawn. Like you say, the jab. Dev ain't going to be sitting there trying to bang it out with him. That ain't his style. He going to fight him a lot more intelligent than that. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Jasper from ATL.
Jasper from the ATL, talk to me.
How's my audio, coach?
You sound good, brother.
Cool. Okay. Let me start here. I don't know how Devin Haney all of a sudden now is the invincible, unstoppable. We're calling him. He has an elite jab. He is. See, boxing fans, to me, don't have the IQ to even understand what they're looking at. So wait a second. Is this the same Dev that when he fought the Ramirez guy, nobody had belief in him? Okay? No one had belief in him after that fight. They were like, oh, man, Dev, I don't know. Maybe that Ryan fight done affected him and this. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna say Keyshawn's not ready. But yet, we could not analyze and understand that B. Norman was never ready. Ever ready. So all the Dare fans out there, y'all are taking the Brian Norman Jr. fight and y'all have elevated Devin Haney to this elite status. How? Where? Brian Norman Jr., if you would have run the analytics prior to the fight, the analytics would have told you that was a fight that Brian Norman Jr. didn't need to be in at that moment. The moment was just way too big. The experience was way too much. Now, I'll tell you what, though. I believe a Brian Norman 2 and their fight would actually be very interesting. Because, see, this is the reason why fighters need to fight more than once, at least twice. Because how do we erase the element of, like, a person just got to get acclimated? You know what I mean? Everybody can get away with a win. Yeah. But how do we know that win is really based off of two of the fighters actually coming and giving their best? How do we know that? We don't know. But guess what, though? This is what makes Devin Haney and the Haney smart. Here is the harsh reality. That's why I ask people this. I tell people this all the time. Do you believe Charles Coleman would have lost that second fight against Resendez?
No.
The answer is no. I don't think Charles Coleman would have lost that fight. Exactly. All right, then. But guess what, though? He lost the fight. Resendez was able to move on. Xander Zaya was able to get the bell. You know, whatever it was, right? the bottom line, and he gets watched by Munguia. Do you believe Bachram would have lost the second fight against Josh Kelly?
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Bachram haven't fought in a long time, bro. Like that, he was kind of restless. I'm not making any excuses now. I mean, Josh Kelly beat him.
No. These aren't excuses.
That's just the truth.
Yeah, I'm with you. All I'm saying is this: as fans, 2 second fights need to happen. To be honest, man, because a fight like Brian Norman Jr., I already factored in, man, how is the experience going to work? Him going out to another country, a week and a half, 2 weeks before the fight, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, bro, you run the analytics, man. So that's how we're going to elevate Devin Haney. Let me tell you something. Keyshawn Davis will give Devin Haney everything he needs. And let me tell you the reason why. Because Keyshawn Davis ain't afraid to take risks. Devin Haney ain't been in there with nobody that's willing to take risks. Everybody fights his fight. You even saw Brian Norman Jr. fighting his fight. And that's just the reality. That's the bottom line. Keyshawn Davis is going to take risks. Keyshawn Davis is going to give it to him. And Devin Haney is going to have to adjust. So all this stuff, people try to act like this dude is so elite. What about him is elite? He just beat Brian Norman Jr.
But see, Jasper.
Before that, he ran from Ramirez.
But see, Jasper, I think this is what you're missing, brother. He's Debo now. I think when he fought Brian Norman Jr., he came into the realization of the Debo. When he fought Ramirez, he wasn't Debo yet. But now he Debo. That's a whole nother Devin Haney. That's what
he was Debo for the knockdown, bro. Okay, I got you. But he was Debo just for the knockdown. If you truly a Debo, you go in for the kill. You go in and destroy. He did not destroy Brian Norman Jr. He got a knockdown and he retreated to his normal game plan. And his normal game plan was cheating the fans out of an amazing fight because why? He wasn't going to take a damn risk. And we are used to seeing people fight, bro. You knocked him down. Go get him. Get him out of there. Battle him. Bruise him. Make him quit. That's what you gotta give, bro. And that's it. See, people want to talk about the Albright fight, but let's be honest. Keyshawn had Albright hurt maybe 1 or 2 times in that fight. Yeah. Let's just be honest. Yeah, he didn't get the guy out of there, but the guy was visibly, clearly hurt throughout the fight. At moments in the fight, let me be honest. Yes, he didn't get him out there, but Keyshawn was trying to get this dude out of there. There was a consistent effort and pressure on this particular dude. I'm telling you, Keyshawn, don't bring that pressure. He gonna show people, listen, I'm here to fight. And that's the element that I think that's gonna be the tipping point in the Devin Haney and all. But all this stuff about Devin Haney being super elite and all that, no, stop it. Show me where. Take the Brian Norman Jr. fight out. Y'all show me where. Show me where.
Well, hold on. When I interviewed Bill, I asked him this. I interviewed Bill one time in Miami, and he was telling me that Devin Haney had a lot of tools in the warehouse. So I said, well, Bill, when is Devin going to use the tools? Because I haven't seen it yet. And Bill said, well, Devin hasn't needed to pull out any of the other tools because the one tool that he's been using has been working until somebody can break that tool and force him to show you what he really got in his bag. He gonna continue to do the same thing. So, do you think that Keyshawn Davis? Because I think Devin Haney's best attribute is his jab and his feet, his footwork, and some people say it's ring IQ. Whether you agree it's elite or not, that's to the interpretation of the individual. But how do you see Keyshawn Davis at least getting by that jab? You break that jab and make Devin Haney do some other shit. How do you see that? How do you see him doing that?
Well, I think that Keyshawn Davis is quick enough, just as quick as Devin Haney.
Yeah.
So I think the jab that Devin Haney has, I think that Shakur has a better jab than Devin Haney. And I also think that Terrence Crawford has a better jab than Devin Haney. I also believe that Keyshawn Davis fighting in the Olympics and also training with some of these fighters like a Shakur or a Crawford, etc. I think that there are going to be things that he's already kind of seen from different levels of athleticism.
Yes,
this whole thing about Devin Haney having this super elite jab, I'm not saying his jab isn't great and it's not elite, but we're acting like it's beyond anything we've ever seen before. You know what I mean? I'm just like, no. Keyshawn Davis will be able to handle that basic, simple jab that he does, and Keyshawn Davis will be able to handle his basic footwork that he does. And that's just why I see Devin Haney, great fighter. I think his real work happens outside the ring. I think his matchmaking is elite. I think that his clinching is elite. Knowing when to clinch is elite. I think the tools. I think we've seen some of the tools. Let's talk about it. I mean, we see the jab. We see the running around. You know what I mean? Evading. We've seen the clinching style. What else have we seen? We've seen, being able to knock an opponent down to the ground, but, hold back and not finish them, kind of utilize the clock, utilize time. I think he's elite at time management, knowing how much to put, knowing the output. Let's keep it real. I think he's absolutely elite with understanding. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. He's elite.
Man, come on, Jack. Man, you let it on kind of thing, man. You let it on kind of thing.
Hey, coach. In football, right? You know what a system quarterback is?
A system quarterback.
What's a system quarterback?
Is that someone who played? They try to say that about Tom Brady. He's good because he's playing within the system of Belichick, and which allows him to, he plays good within the system. So that's why when he left and won the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay, it was like, okay, he proved that I can win without being in that system. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
That's how I see Devin Haney. I see Devin Haney as a system boxer. He understands the rules, what he can do, how much he has to output, all that good shit. He knows that very well. But when he's in there with a live dog, see, that's what Brian Noma Jr. was supposed to be. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, he was not prepared for that fight. And if anybody try to say that he was, they're delusional. I'm sorry. Any man, it's the biggest fight in your entire life. You shown up to Saudi Arabia a week and a half prior to the 2 weeks, whatever it was, prior. You don't even allow your body to get acclimated. You ain't doing no training over there. You ain't getting acclimated to nothing. You just think you're going to show up and beat somebody like a Devin Haney who has real world experience and been there in Saudi Arabia prior to you. That's your opponent, and you allowed your opponent to be in the country that you're going to fight in way before you are. No, you're supposed to be looking at where he's at and saying, I need to get where he's at because I want to make sure that I'm consistent with what he's doing. So when I get into this ring, I'm not missing no buttons. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality. Ain't no knock, man. It's just experience. And that's all. Yeah, that little jab that Devin Haney got, that ain't about nothing. Loma got past that jab. So what we talking about? Loma got past that jab. And when Loma figured him out, you saw what happened. His whole world was about to crash down to the ground because the reality set in. Dad, they figured us out. Okay, no. How they gonna figure you out, Devin Haney? You got other tools. Just go grab another tool, brother. Go grab another tool. They can't figure you out because they don't know what tools you got. Grab another tool. So, yeah, that's all. I'm excited about the fight if it happens. Let's see if it happens, man.
All right, listen, shout out to Jasper, man. ATL, stand up. Hey, look here, man. Jasper going. Oh, God damn. Stole him out, man. Come on. Y'all can't be talking about Debo like that. Y'all ain't going to be talking about Debo like that. Y'all ain't going to be talking about Debo like that. Y'all, come on, man. So, give Debo some respect. Give him some respect. To this day. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Ben from Houston.
Hey, what'd you say? Ben from Houston?
Yeah, Ben from Houston.
Hey, man, what's up, man? I ain't heard of you since 1972.
Yeah. I've been listening to you, though. I'm just waiting.
Hey, Ben, the connection kind of bad. You got him on the Bluetooth?
Yeah, I do. I'm in my truck, so I.
Okay, yeah, you in the truck. I got you. No, go ahead. You in your truck?
Yeah, can you hear me? Or is it really muffled?
I can't hear you at all. It's kind of like it's bad reception.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna take you out the Bluetooth. What about that, Coach? Is it a little bit better now?
Yeah, I can hear you a lot better.
Okay. First of all, yeah, I've been listening to you, Coach. I mean, I stay tapped in. I'm just waiting, man. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting my turn, man. I ain't had no reason to really call you, man, because they ain't let you loose.
Yeah, man. I've been,
But I'm calling to say, man, I think this fight gonna look a whole lot different than what everybody's thinking. Everybody, Debo this is gonna be easy. And one guy from Houston called and sounded like he was on some of that good, or he was on some early whiskey.
Yeah.
Too much Debo gonna make it easy. I don't think it's gonna be like that, man. I think it's gonna be a whole different fight than everybody anticipated to be for us easy. I don't see nothing easy about it at all. In my opinion, I think Keyshawn Davis gonna give him a lot of trouble. I think he's gonna hurt Debo, man. At some point in that fight, I see him hurting Debo. I don't know if he's gonna knock him out, but so say what you say about that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Shit, you know, I think very highly of both fighters. I can see Devin is going to have to. It's going to come up. See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got to say the same thing that I said with Brian Norman, because you know I say, man, and the only way Brian Norman can beat Devin Haney, he's going to have to make it a fight. And I thought that Brian Norman was going to make it a fight, and that's how I thought he was going to win. But I said that if he don't make it a fight and it go 12 rounds, Devin gonna beat him. You get what I'm saying? And it just so happened that Brian Norman couldn't do that. But Keyshawn Davis, I don't. It's kind of hard for me to see, you know, him being easy for Devin, because he's not going to make the mistakes that Brian Norman made. He's going to work behind his jab. He's fighting that wide base stance. Everything he throw, he might be just as fast as Devin. He's probably just as strong as Devin. Keyshawn is stronger than the motherfucker. So I think in the clinch, that's going to tell a lot, because when they clinch, Devin is really good at clinching. I don't think he's going to be able to turn him and move him and do what he want to do with him the way he was kind of turning and moving Brian Norman. But again, I could be wrong. I mean, I just think highly of Keyshawn. I just think that fight right there, that ain't gonna be no easy win either way. I don't see it being an easy win either way. Both of those guys are kind of tough to me, you know. But
right, and then that's kind of my take on it as well. I don't know. I see Keyshawn hurt him, and I actually, believe it or not, I see him actually hurt him to the body, because I feel like Keyshawn is an extremely good body puncher. Mm-hmm. He throws good body shots, and he's just not going to do what Brian Norman did. See, I think a lot of people are basing this fight on what they saw from Devin last, you know, and that was against Brian Norman.
Yes, sir.
And in my opinion, you know, I feel like Keyshawn is a slight level above Brian Norman, and it's going to show from that fight. So I'm going to give you my pick, man. Dark skin and 5.
All right, man. Hey, shout out to Big H-Town, stand up, man. Be safe on that road, brother. Yeah, man. Shout out to my truck drivers, man. Hey, look. Shout out to all of my truckers, man. All of my truck drivers out there, male, female, don't matter. Y'all know. I'm a former trucker myself. I got my CDL in 1995, and I don't drove for Night Transportation, CRST. I ran teams for CRST. I used to drive for Swift. I drove for a company out of Texas called Stevenson Transportation. I used to drive for them in Texas. I used to run Texas all the time, all throughout Texas, all the way down to Laredo, all the way down to the border of Mexico, Laredo. Just go down there. When you go down there, goddamn it, you go down there and I used to do drop and hook. You go down there, drop that load and pick something up, and when you're coming back, you got to go through this big ass radar scanner, and you got Border Patrol right there. And they got the dogs and all that shit. They see every goddamn thing. So yeah. Shout out to my truckers out there, man. You know, I was a trucker too. I don't have a million jobs, so yeah. I don't been everywhere, fam. I don't been everywhere. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This Mayo from the shop.
Mayo from the shop, man. I ain't heard of you since 1972. Talk to me.
So it's been a while. You know, I'll be around. I'll be on free smoke panels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cooking these motherfuckers. But, hey, this is a beautiful fight, man. Yeah. And I'm really stylistically, you got an outside boxer, high level Devin Haney. You got a boxer punch, Keyshawn Davis. Hey, when Keyshawn fought Jermaine Ortiz, I thought Jermaine Ortiz would have did it, because you know usually outside boxers they beat
boxer punches. Yeah, that's true.
But that's the thing, man. Keyshawn got Shakur in his camp, and Shakur is like the purest of purest boxers you can find. Like,
yeah,
you got somebody like that in your camp, he don't get you prepared for anybody with that type of style. So I'm kind of, my mind telling me Devin Haney, but I'm really leaning toward Keyshawn to win this fight.
Hey, Mayo, let me ask you this question. This just came up because I was thinking about Ben and Jasper, who called the show, and then talking to you. We haven't seen Keyshawn Davis' chin get tested. So Devin, I think if he's when this fight happened, it's gonna have to come a point, because I think when he fought Brian Norman was shocked that I think Devin Haney had that much power and he dropped him. I don't, so Devin, it's gonna come a point in time in this fight. He may have to fight a few rounds, not a couple of rounds, but certain spots within the round. He's gonna have to establish his strength and how strong he is, to let Keyshawn know, no, I can punch, I can crack, maybe he can hurt him. I haven't seen anyone hurt Keyshawn. I think the toughest fight that I seen Keyshawn have was Nia Albright, the first fight. When they fought, I think they fought in Houston, if I'm not mistaken. They either fought in Houston or somewhere in Texas. And somewhere in Texas, and Keyshawn they ended up making that a no contest because they had marijuana in his system, which to me was crazy, but that's the rules of Texas.
You know what? I think I saw Keyshawn get rocked by a white boy. He was fighting a white boy. Can you dig it? I think Yiggin might have cracked him.
Yeah, I think.
I remember Keyshawn getting cracked before.
I want to say I got to go back and watch our Albright first fight, but I want to say I think Albright was giving him problems in that first fight because one judge had it a draw. And I don't know if he got buzzed in that fight, but I got to go back and look at it. It might be, but yeah. So I think Devin, like people looking at Devin as soft, right? And I think that's the biggest advantage that Devin Haney can have on his side. Because if you got motherfuckers thinking you saw, that's old soft ass Dev, then Keyshawn already called him light skin, all that shit there. So he thinking it's gonna be sweet. But all the while, Dev Bill might be right. Yeah, we got some tools in the tool. Yeah, we got some tools now, motherfuckers thinking this shit sweet. We finna show them. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think it's like that with Dev Power. I think people really underlook his power, and I think he hit harder than his KO percentage let on to believe, especially since he's been moving up.
Yeah.
Like he be dropping more people than he did at 35. So I think his power is gonna be I'm interested with that to see how Keyshawn take that. I don't think Keyshawn got a good chin. Like I don't think his chin bad, but when he was about to fight De Los Santos and he ducked my boy De Los Santos, that was gonna answer a lot of questions I have for Keyshawn because De Los Santos can crack for real. But he got up out of there. He got up out that jam. Hey, Coach, when the next time you gonna do a late night conversation? I know you used to talk about politics and stuff like that. With, America, how it is right now.
Yeah,
how it is right now, man. I need some real. I need that real talk. I know you on your boxing shit, but I mean, right now, with how shit going, like, you need conversations for real.
Yeah, we could probably do something. We could probably do something tomorrow, man. Like, I'm gonna be putting out a lot more content. Now, I'm feeling it. I'm want to just do a lot more content, just talk about other stuff. I just don't like talking about boxing all the time. Like, that's why I changed my channel from, True Media Boxing Radio to True Media Podcast. Cause I don't want to be talking about boxing all the time. Like this, I get tired of the shit. I get bored. I want to talk about other stuff outside of the same old shit. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm a content creator. I ain't just no boxing shit. Like, no, man. Then a lot of this American boxing ain't been impressing me anyways. Cause cause I see it's a different culture here. But listen, man, I'll give you my word, brother. I'm gonna start doing a lot more. I'm gonna be doing a lot more content. Last month I picked it up. This month it's gonna be more. From this point forward, we'll be doing more pop-ups, lives, and midnight conversations and everything. I give you my word on that.
I appreciate it because I'll be missing them shit. I'm like, man, Coach. I remember when you first started the channel, I had subscribed to it. This a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But you was talking about some real shit there. I was like, man, with all this shit going on right now.
Yeah.
It seemed like the perfect time to be talking about this shit because this shit it's getting crazy over here.
Yeah,
stay safe. Stay up, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, man. You know, again, you know, we can talk the bullshit and laugh and kiki and all that shit there, man. But I be liking to talk about real shit. You know what I mean? And like, damn, bro, like, cause like my audience is more of a mature audience. You know, these are people who have jobs, careers. They got 401k plans. They got kids, grandkids. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? A lot of dumb shit be going on out there. I'll call her. Hold on 1 second. A lot of dumb shit be going on out there, and I'd like to tell these motherfuckers the real because, you know, I come from a background. I used to be a YN. I was a professional YN. I used to be one of those, what you call the real nigga. I was on that real nigga shit heavy. You see what I'm saying? I don't did time a couple of times, been shot. You know, looking at goddamn, well, I ain't never looked at no life sentence, but I was looking at goddamn 30, 40 years before. You get what I'm saying? Like, in the courtroom, I know what that shit like. I know how hard a motherfucker is, but then you get in the courtroom, the white folks, it be something totally different. You know, and then the thing is you get a lot of this rap shit that's going on, and people be looking at Lil Boosie and all that shit there and yada, 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 and they be talking about the real nigga shit. We got to keep it solid, and they glorify the bullshit, but yet they don't, the same people who glorify the bullshit, they don't glorify what come with the bullshit. They don't tell you, yeah, dog, you know what I mean? You go in them cracker courtroom, it's going to be cold. You're going to be in that one-man cell, that holding cell, waiting on court. When they wake you up in the morning to get ready to go to court for 8 o'clock in the morning, you got to be down in that holding cell. You're going to go in the back of the courtroom, and they got some holding cells for you. They're going to wake your ass up by 4 in the morning. You're going to get on that paddy wagon. You're going to go down to where all the officers put the shackles on your wrists and your ankles around your waist, put your ass in that paddy wagon. They're going to drive your ass downtown in that courtroom. Boosie them don't rap about that. Yeah, this one come with it. I'm Boosie Badass. And when you catch that body, you know what I mean? And you go to jail and looking at 30, 40 years, you ain't going to be around your kids no more. And you ain't gonna be around your girlfriend and your wife no more. And that's just what it is. And you just got to keep it silent. See, if they promote that more just as much as they promote that real nigga street shit, they don't do that. They glorify the shit that's gonna get you life or the graveyard. But they don't tell you about life in the graveyard. You find that out after the fact. Damn, Boosie ain't tell me this. I'm like, yeah, no, nigga, this will come with it. Caller, what's your name when you call it from?
Hey, what up, Coach? This is Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
What's good, brother? I heard my man Jasper, but he was high. He still upset about that Norman fight. You know, hey, me too, man. Norman let the whole A down, man. We was riding with him, man. Like, dang, man, he let this fool Devo win, man. We ain't heard the end of it since, man. Like, so it is what it is. Now, look, I want to say this, Coach, and I ain't saying that Keyshawn is Terrence Crawford. He ain't did no accolades that Terrence Crawford. He ain't had the career that Terrence Crawford had. But when I look at him, I see some stuff that's similar to what Terrence Crawford does. And he's been around him for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he's as good a fighter as Terrence Crawford, but he do have some similarities. He does have that mean streak.
Yeah, I see it too.
He got a similar build.
Yeah.
He got long arms. He go to the body well. He's frequently strong.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen Keyshawn and Terrence Crawford standing next to each other. They look like they could be brothers, really, to be honest, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's gonna be a tough fight for Dale. And to be honest, you know, they come out. It's most similarity with Keyshawn and Terrence than it is with Boots and Terrence, because Boots and Terrence don't fight nothing alike. But Keyshawn fight a little bit like Terrence a little bit, just on from the right-handed side though. But he don't switch like Terrence. But it's a lot of similarity. Keyshawn gonna be hard to beat, man. It's gonna be. I ain't saying Devo can't do it. I think it's a true 50-50 fight. You know, because Keyshawn got that mean streak, man. And Devo is not going, in my opinion, he's not going to be able to get away with throwing 220, 240 punches. Because that's what he beat Brian Norman with. He beat Brian Norman with like 270 punches. I don't see him beating Keyshawn throwing that few amount of punches beating Keyshawn.
No, how many did he land? I think they say Norman landed like 50 something and Devin landed like 70 or something like that. Was that it?
Oh yeah, I mean it wasn't a lot of action. I mean Norman threw a lot more punches, but he missed a lot. But Devin didn't throw a lot of punches.
Norman was pulling his punches. Like I saw him throw the jab, but he wasn't getting the full extensions on his punches. It was like he was coming up short with his punches, and then when he got close, they'll end up tying out. You know, sometimes Norman grabbed Devin, and then sometimes Devin will grab him and tie him up. Then I see Devin look at the clock. And what I mean by run, well, you know what run the clock is, Coach. You know, Coach Eddie, but you know, cause motherfucker like, okay, I don't hit you 5 times, you ain't hit me but 1. Then now I'm finna tie you up. Look at the clock. It ain't no way that the judge gonna give you this round because I landed more punches than you this round. You know what I mean? So something they'll run the clock on you. I'm finna move around a little bit, go lateral to the left, go lateral to the right. All right, I'm gonna sit down and sit in the middle of the ring, hit you with a jab, bap, and then move a little bit more. You know what I mean? So I think stylistically, I like this fight, bro. I think the WBO made him #1 for a reason, and I think we're gonna see that fight. We have to see that fight. We need that fight, Coach.
Oh yeah, this is a tremendous fight, and I'm gonna say this will be similar. You got the Money Mayweather camp versus the Bud Crawford camp. I'm not saying these guys. I'm not calling Devin Mayweather, and I'm not calling Keyshawn Crawford, but I'm saying both of them got similarities to both of them. So this fight is gonna look interesting because also Keyshawn can box too.
Yeah.
And he knows how to box off that back foot. And he got long arms. You see, a lot of times, Devin has always had the reach on most everybody that he fought. Keyshawn got freaky long arms, just like Crawford do.
Yeah.
Got some long arms.
He do.
And Devin's going to have to really put on his thinking cap to beat Keyshawn. And likewise. And I like the style matchup because we got a guy who's a pure boxer, a savant, a very intelligent fighter in Devin Haney. But then we also got that in Keyshawn. But Keyshawn, to me, seems like he got a little bit more grit, a little bit more willing to go out there and try to get you, and he'll try to get you out of there.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's going to make it's a good contrast in style. Because I think Devin Haney and Shakur, that would have been a boring fight right there. You got 2 pure boxers.
2 pure boxers, yeah. I mean, they very similar. Both of them going to jump back. They're going to do the lateral. Yeah. Yeah, I said the same thing. I say, man, Shakur and I like this fight, Devin Haney and Keyshawn. I like this fight 100 times more better than seeing Devin Haney and Shakur fight. Even though I was like, man, I wanted to see Shakur fight Devin Haney, but I have to admit, styles make fights. From a stylistic standpoint, which fight would anybody in the chat rather see? Would you rather see Devin Haney fight Shakur Stevenson, or would you rather see Devin Haney fight Keyshawn Davis? From a stylistic standpoint, I take Keyshawn over Shakur 7 days a week and twice on Sundays, to me.
All day, because Keyshawn going to try to get you out of there at some point in time. And I like how he goes to the body. It's going to be a good fight. I hope they get this thing locked down, because Devin Haney got I'm going to call it a fictitious list. I think I was on the list too. He might have scratched me off though, but I think I was on the list. You was on the list. Yeah. He got this long list. And if you don't fight him, then you ducked him. You know what I mean? So if you don't fight Dev, for some reason, it's like everybody trying to pretend like everybody ducking Dev for whatever reason. That's what they running with. But Devin a good fighter. I can't take nothing from him. But
yeah, he is.
Hey, I'm with Keyshawn on this one, man. But that's my call, Coach.
Shout out to Coach Eddie, man. ATL, stand up. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, the WBO made the right move, in my opinion. They made them. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this one time. Oh, I already did that. I looked at the WBO already. We looked at the WBO already, and I couldn't really find nothing. They don't have their top 10 or nothing else. So let me just do this. Let me see, can we that's God going Ali, man. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. to the legend, man. Ali, man. R.I.P. Ali, your name gonna live forever. Your name gonna live forever, Ali. Literally. R.I.P. man. May Allah be pleased with you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Your last call.
Hey, what up, Coach? This is Dre the Man from Detroit. What's good with you, brother?
Man, Dre the Man from Detroit. Talk to me, brother.
Hey, yo, I think Cass is sleeping on Devin Haney like real sick. And it's funny to me because it's like, Dev, he got damn near twice as many fights as Keyshawn. Yeah. Now, if Keyshawn was still with Bo Mack and them, I would be concerned because I know them dudes are scientists behind the scenes. They're going to break the opponent down to the molecule, you know what I'm saying, with that game plan. But we know Devin, he got that team that break down fights working for him that he put on his payroll that he said that YouTube channel. And it's like when Devin come in there, he too experienced for Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? He already got the momentum going. He got the advantage. He been in them tough fights. He been in there with the Lomachenko. He been in there with the high ring IQ guys. But who has Keyshawn been in there that's like Devin?
Yeah.
He struggled with Nahir Albright 2 times. You know what I'm saying? And Devin Haney is 100 times better than Nahir Albright. You know what I'm saying? He almost got knocked out the first fight by Nahir Albright. The second fight, he won, and he won decisively, but it was a lot of wrestling. There was a lot of cute little moments he was doing. He was trying to pick dude up, throw him on the ground. Devin Haney not going to go for none of that. I think Keyshawn going to get in there. He's going to find out that his boy Shakur sent him on the crash dummy mission. He bit off more than he could chew. Devin is going to outbox him. I don't think it's going to be like an easy fight because I like Keyshawn. I think he's one of the best young fighters. I think if he would have, built himself up some more, like got to like 20 fights, fought some dogs at 140 and then came up and like, Dad, what's up?
Yes,
I think it would have been like a real, real close fight. But I think right now, the divergence is going to be the inexperience. I think he's still too young in the mind. He's still undisciplined. He still get frustrated in fights and do silly shit. I see mistakes that he didn't capitalize on. I ain't going to put him out there right now. I'll probably put that out there before the fight actually happened and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get my breakdown. But nah, man, I think Devin going to style on him and it's going to have people mouths drop. It's going to be sort of like Osaki with Ray Ford a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's going first 4 rounds is going to be them figuring each other out. But I think as the fight go on, we're going to see that divergence. And Devin is going to show his experience and his grown man mentality versus Keyshawn.
Hey, but listen, I appreciate you, brother, man. Shout out to, I fuss with Detroit heavy, man. I got a cousin out of Detroit, man, and I fuss with Detroit heavy. There's some real players out of Detroit, man. Shout out to Dre the man from Detroit. Salute. Yeah, I fuck with Detroit. Yeah. Hey, boy, there's some get money sapsuckers in Detroit now. Like for real though, for real. I like the Detroit cats put the game down a little different. You get what I mean? Like I had a cousin. He came to Florida, came to Tampa one time, and he actually showed like one of my older cousins how to put the whip game down, how to drop one and make it come back 1.5, 2. You know what I mean? Like for real. That came from Detroit. They were doing that in Miami too. I think they were doing that in Miami, but anyway, I'm just saying he the one that showed my cousin. You know what I mean? So anyway, but yeah, hold on. Let me show y'all this. In closing, I ain't taking no more phone calls right now. Let me show y'all this in closing, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm showing y'all this. Where we at, Coach? Y'all see this right here? Matter of fact, let me do this. This is the Ring Magazine's 140-pound rankings. So at 140, you got Shakur Stevenson. He's the Ring Magazine champion, and he is the WBO champ. The number one contender behind Shakur is Keyshawn Davis. So I know what y'all saying, Coach. Why are you showing us this? The reason why the WBO. So apparently Keyshawn reached out to the WBO and he told the WBO it had to be that. Hey, I'm moving up to 147. And once he put the petition in and let him know he was moving up, they automatically gave him the number one ranking because he have it right here. Now the Ring Magazine haven't updated it. They haven't updated it yet, but Keyshawn ain't finna fight his light-skinned brother, Shakur Stevenson. So, caller, hold on, you the last call. He's not gonna fight his light-skinned brother, Shakur Stevenson. So this is why he's not gonna fight him. They, as you can see, this is where he's ranked at. He's number one, as a matter of fact, and this is with the WBO. Y'all can see that right here. He's number one ranked with the WBO. They got him right there. So they haven't updated it yet because I think this news broke yesterday. They haven't updated it yet. So he's not going to fight him. He's not going to fight his brother, his play brother. So that's why I'm optimistic about it. That's why he's ranked that right here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's going on, Coach?
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, Tim, Georgia. Can you hear me there?
Yeah, Tim. Where you calling from?
Yeah, Georgia.
Tim from Georgia, talk to me.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm doing all right.
Hey, I know you're getting ready to go, though, but I'm going to say this real quick. I'm going to do the same thing I did when Devin was fighting Brian Norman. I got 500 on Devin all day. He ain't ready, Coach. I'm telling you right now.
Yes, sir.
He's not ready. He ain't been in enough dog fight. Him nor Shakur. They ain't been in a fight where they had to dig down deep in that hard and pull out that killer instinct to win a fight. They ain't been telling enough. You understand what I'm saying? So I got 500 on Devin. I said it with Brian Norman. I'm gonna say it again. I got 500 on Devin all day.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, make sure you get that. Make sure you get that night show too, cause I'm out there in that truck all night.
All right,
Man,
for sure. I got
something like that.
Hey, I'll give you my word, bro. I'm gonna start. We gonna do a night show, man. I promise. So I'll give you my word, bro. We gonna do it, man. We have to. We got to, man. Cause I like our community over here. I really love everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? I don't like the trolls and shit. I do be vicious against them, but I look at us as family, and I really like our community over here, man. And I do need to do more. I do need so we gonna do a lot more of this probably starting tomorrow, and then really starting tonight, because I think I'm gonna go live for the NBA tonight. So
yeah, cause I drive truck for FedEx and a bunch of truck drivers. We out there. I get tired of talking all them jawheads. So we need something to argue about and clown about. So come on out there tonight, and I get all them FedEx truck drivers tuned in now.
What you doing? What you doing? OTR? Or you doing local?
I'm running from Georgia to Orlando, Florida. We are about 20 of us. We run our route from Georgia.
You got a dedicated route?
Dedicated route.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet, there. That's sweet.
All day long, buddy. But yeah, I get all the fellas on there. We tune in. We get them rates up for you.
All right, man. I appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you, fam.
All right, peace and blessing. Peace and blessing.
Yes, sir. You too. Yeah, man. Yeah. I fuck with the family, man. Y'all. Everybody in the chat. Y'all the family. I fuck with the family. I ain't worried about no motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't worried about no. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about. I ain't worried about it. If they ain't fucking with us, we ain't fucking with them. That's how I look at it. It ain't that personal. It's like, hey, I'm not nigga with shit. We team fuck the other side. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you fuck with us, we fuck with you. If you don't fuck with us, we don't fuck with you. But I mean, you can go anywhere you want to go. We ain't tripping on that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man. Shout out to that True Media, man. Podcast, man, huh?
Man, I tried to call you yesterday, man. Man, hey,
did you?
Yeah, I did.
We got to get face to face. You know, I'm in Florida.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm here now. I'm here.
All right.
I'm here, so you know what I mean? We can get the face to face and do it. You know what I mean? Or, you know, you can do your best to, you know, deliver them two guys. Because I hear that the businessman, he want to do business, and that's all good. But I was born at night, not last night. So, I mean, I told them what they can do is they can get together, and we're going to fight one right after the other. But now we got to sign up for this shit, man. We got to make this shit official, like the shirt and the whistle. Now, they can, listen, Coach, the one thing about it is they can decide whoever want to go first, you know what I'm saying? But they got to agree to get in the line, you know what I mean? Because the people want, it's time. The people want to see it, and ain't no more playing with it, man. I don't want to be playing musical chairs. Both of them is on the list, and we're going to knock them off two at a time, if we can.
Hey, listen, hold on. I'm glad you called. I'm going to ask you a straight question, Bill. I need a straight answer.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Keyshawn, is this really official that Keyshawn has moved up to 147 and the WBO has made him the number one guy at 147?
Well, I hope that they done made him everything that we hope that he is because he's on the list. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But we need another title as much as I need some more hair on my head. You know what I'm saying? We want to do this to make the biggest and the best fights happen, and that's why he's on the list. He was on the list whether he had a title or not. The people want to see the motherfucking fight. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that we said is let's run them both because they both of them on there. You know what I'm saying? They both talk shit. They both ain't gonna fight each other. So they can both go back to back. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to do a contract for one, why not do a contract for the other one? And if they want to go on the undercards, mix it up, you know, if they want to show up and sit front row, whatever they want to do, we know they're together, and we're going to knock them off back to back.
Hey, look, listen. So listen, I had a couple of dudes call the show now. You know, people...
Yeah, but tell them don't listen. But tell them this, though. But they can't do no shaking and baking and send no minions to go do no work. You know, go over there with Oshaki and then come back and Oshaki knock off him and then it ain't, you know what I mean? We're not going for that. We're going to knock off Keyshawn if that's what you want to do, and then the big brother. Or the big brother can come get to work and then the little brother. Either way, you know what I'm saying? They both got to sign up. Guess why, Coach? Because they ain't going to motherfucking fight each other anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they may as well both sign up to fight. Damn, let's knock all this bullshit off.
I did see on the on X, Debo Dev said, yeah, he said, let's do it, Keyshawn. I know Dev training. I know he training, he ready, he looks strong. All right, Bill, listen. Yeah. Keyshawn Davis. Him and Shakur Stevenson train all the time. Keyshawn fight with that wide base. He has a nice jab. Some people, you get what I'm saying? Now, some people saying that, look, the boy ain't got enough fights. He ain't ready for Debo. Is Debo?
Bring him first. Listen, bring him first. You can bring him first or you can bring him second. You know what I'm saying? But let's not do no faking like we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is business. If you want us to do this, because we have no other reason with 14 fights and all that other shit. Yeah. Dev is the most accomplished, and this shit is about doing it for the people, the biggest fight.
Yeah.
So let's knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to fight businessman, we gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But because they got the same manager, so they both gonna have to sign up for the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you know, I know you and Jay Prince are really, really like brothers. I mean, y'all good friends. Mm-hmm. You know, he's a mentor to you. You said that on multiple occasions. But however, this is the business. And you know, this business now. So we're gonna put all that aside. Yeah. And I haven't seen Devin Haney with any brothers or cousins or sisters.
No.
Play. I'm talking about play brothers and play.
No, none of that.
None of that, right? You know what I mean? So listen, tell Debo, am I on the list?
No, you ain't on the list, dog. The list is official. I told him that the list was official. I told him the only way to come off the list is to lose to us or lose to someone in a fashion that, you know what I mean, you just can't get back from. I think that Mario Barrios, you know, he talked about retirement and all the other stuff. Yeah. But, you know, we still got T.O. T.O. is still on the list. If he can get up and get him a fight and do some other things. But let's not talk about nobody else. Let's say, you know, where we at, so we're not getting confused. The businessman, Keyshawn Davis, can be next, and then Shakur. You know what I'm saying? But ain't gonna be none of that. You know, that beady-eyed looking, Lewin. I'm looking, and then you know, you don't make the fight happen after we dust Keyshawn motherfucking off.
So listen, he got to fight. So Bill, for the actions, listen. Who putting the money up? Mm-hmm. Where the money coming from, Bill?
Well, listen, the money, according to Keyshawn, you know what I'm saying? The money is on the table, right? That's what he's saying, right? Mm-hmm. Is he saying the money is on the table?
Oh, I don't know what. I ain't heard him say nothing about no money. He just said that.
Okay.
He just, he said it's time light skin. That's what he said. It's time light skin. It's time. So
yeah, that's fine. But you know, the thing about it is that I know that the people want Devin and Shakur, and I hope that they want Devin and Keyshawn Davis as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what I hope. You know.
All right, so Shakur,
it's not a problem.
Okay, so Shakur ain't going to 147. Devin now, Keyshawn.
Shakur ain't going to 147.
No.
Well, he's not fighting. He's not fighting him. He's not fighting him. Then listen, if you're not going, then chances is you probably ain't gonna get your man an opportunity. Then how about that?
Well, that's what Jay Prince said. Remember when you was talking to Wallow and Gilly?
No. What Jay Prince said is that he's going to put on a couple pounds. He just got to get stronger. But I'll tell you this though, you don't got to go all the way to 147. You can stop at 144. 144 versus 146. It don't matter.
Okay.
You just don't. You know that's the welterweight limit. You can't go over 47.
Okay. But I'm hearing Shakur wants to hit you with a rehydration clause, right?
No, I didn't hear nothing about no rehydration clause.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, that's what Bernie was saying. Bernie, like, you know, you too big, this and that. Yeah, you know, it got to be a cap.
You know, Bernie, like I say, Bernie is up and down like a roller coaster. You don't know what side he's on. So we're not going to include Bernie. One thing that we heard with Jay said is they're going to have to get stronger. That's all.
Okay. So Shakur Stevenson, no, not Shakur Stevenson. So how close, again, you got Keyshawn Davis. Is this something that Zuffa, Dana White, then would be a part of? Have you heard from Turki Al-Sheikh? Is Turki Al-Sheikh showed any interest in this? I know this news just broke yesterday Is this something that you think he would be interested in financing, either him or Dana White?
I mean, I think what's more apparent to it to give it the luster, the steam, and everything that it needs, being that, you know, I think he had, you know, maybe, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 seats over there at his last venue, and, you know, he didn't do the best, but the thing that he is bringing to the table, he's bringing an opportunity for us to have a hell of a round robin. When you talk about Devin versus Keyshawn, Devin versus Shakur, I mean, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, man. The people want to see this shit, and the excuses, that, you know, the rubber didn't met the road, and either it's going to happen or it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? So they got the same manager, they got the same team, and that's the way it's going to go. That's the deal that's on the table.
So you said it could be a package deal. Debo Dev was wanting to fight both brothers, both play brothers. He wanted to fight both brothers at the same, you know.
Yeah. Hey, when you know, cause, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's business, right?
So you want a contract? So you want both of them? So you gonna talk to Jay? Say, look, Jay, I tell you what, listen.
Well, Jay has both of them. No. This ain't no play game. No, this is business. I don't play with Jay name, and I don't play with no niggas now.
Yeah, I know that. I know you serious about fighting both of them.
No, he got two, and he got two bad motor scooters. You know what I'm saying? That to make this shit happen with. You know what I'm saying? But we have zero, you know, defending a belt against Keyshawn. Okay, that's fly. That's cool. We'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But let's do the agreement that we're going to defend against Keyshawn, against Shakur as well. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I said,
now, why? Let me explain this to you, because everybody is in the WBO. Keyshawn is in the WBO, number one in the WBO. Shakur is the WBO champion, and Devin is the WBO champion. So, you know, let's not, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if a nigga want to, you know, go play and shit, you know what I mean? We just go, everybody can go get off the phone and get off the line and go play with our kids. You know what I'm saying?
So, will the WBO be down with allowing Dev to fight with Zuffa if they was to get behind the fight?
Well, I hope that everyone will be aligned. I mean, I'm not saying nothing that don't make sense. If it doesn't make sense and the fighters and the people ain't rallying around it, then it don't make sense. I believe that I'm talking in a perfect scenario. A perfect scenario is fighting one of them and then fighting the other one after. Being they not even gonna fight each other anyway. So I don't know what the people would be holding on for.
Yeah.
It's a whole group. It's a whole group of them. We would, you know, them. This is just the first two. It might be another two that come later on, or another one. But this is just the first two. They ain't fighting each other anyway.
So what about the $100 million deal, Bill? Talk to me. $100 million deal. You mentioned that a few weeks ago, about $100 million. You didn't say that Devin Haney got signed with Zuffa for $100 million. You just said $100 million before 30 years old. You know who your manager is again is, you know, and a lot of Devin Haney fans went out there and made content about it.
And like I said, anytime that the first thing first is the fight with Shakur Stevenson is on the table. You know what I'm saying? I know that his team's been put on notice. I think that I don't know what would make him say that it's not, that they're not. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just see. My thing is, let's get to it. Now, when you talking flying, you from Norfolk and, you know, and Newark and all this other shit and Devin, I don't want to be sitting up playing, man. I can get off the phone and get down with the kids, man. For real. If they want to get down, it's time, man. And that's what I said is.
So you say
it's going down. Let's get it over with.
So you say. Yeah. Shout out to Willie D. You said the fight is on the table. On the table from whom? From you guys? From you guys?
Huh?
From
nah, man, from the people with the money, man.
Okay, from the people. Okay, now let's talk about the money.
Now
we going back. Now we going back to the money. Okay, Zuffa is Zuffa putting it back to the $100 million. Is Zuffa putting the money up? Or Turk Al-Sheikh to pay for this fight? I think this is something that Dana White, Zuffa, or Peter Khan and Turk Al-Sheikh, I think this would be something they'll be. Now, you know them. I don't know. You know them better than me. Do you think, from your humble opinion, dealing with them, the business people, the people with the suits that got the money, do you think that this is a fight you, Devin Haney, and Keyshawn Davis or Shakur? Because I don't know if you're going to be able to fight Shakur first.
So you do this. You tell me if it ain't Devin, who else is it?
What you talking about? What you mean?
I'm saying if it's not Devin, who else are they going to fight to generate? If they're not going to fight each other and they're not going to fight Devin,
no, it has to be Devin.
The bigger fight.
No, it has to be Devin. They have to fight Devin.
That's what I said. So all we got to do, not to convolute nothing, is just come to the table and work the shit out. That's it.
All right. So so work it out. So they're going to work it out with Zuffa.
I didn't say we won't work it out with no Zuffa. I said work it out with the people that got the money. They know who got the money.
Who got the money, Bill?
Man, you know they know who got the money now. Come on now.
The people want to know, man. Look, man, the people want to know who got the money, man. God damn, come on, man.
Hey, man, they know who got the money, man. The only people that spend it, man.
Okay, all right. Well, we know Bob Arum ain't spending, so I can take him off the list.
So we know Bob Arum say that he ain't got it. We know Eddie said that he ain't got it. We know PBC just said that they ain't got it, right? We know Golden Boy that said that they ain't got it.
So it's Turk.
Okay, come on.
Turk Al-Sheikh.
You know what I mean? Yeah, don't get me played out the money, man. I'm not on here to be. You know?
I'm just man. I'm just saying. I'm doing what the people want me to do. It's the people, Bill. I do this for the people. I do this for the people, Bill.
Of course, you know I know that. Of course. Bring on some callers, man. Bring on some callers.
Hold on. Y'all want to call and talk to Bill? We running. I guess we running overtime today. You know, you sure you want to talk to? Yeah, because I forgot you yesterday. Hey, man, phone lines back open. I know I told y'all we were wrapping up, but phone lines back open. Bill Haney is on the phone. Anybody want to ask Bill some questions? Now, bring the heat. Now, if you want to press him, press him. You get what I'm saying? If you want to press Bill,
him out,
press him.
Coach. Yeah. What did you say? Press him, Coach.
Yeah, press him. Yeah,
you on here. Yeah. Live on True Media.
That's right. He's live on True Media right now. Y'all call the show. Anybody got something to say to Bill? Y'all please call. You know what I mean? You know, it is what it is.
Coming up? Are you coming up here coming down here?
Absolutely. You ought to know that. Once you told me you were here, of course. Absolutely. I was just waiting on you to give me the word.
And you come on down with, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean too, you know. I'm just sitting around, you know.
Look, man, I'm coming down. I'm coming down with the lights, the 2 cameras. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna have a great interview.
And the action.
Yeah, and the action. Yeah, you know what I mean? Get to see Debo. Mick. Hold on. Y'all hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jay from Jersey.
Jay from Jersey. We got Mr. Bill Haney on the phone.
Jay
Talk
from
to
Jersey.
What's good, Bill? What's the word?
What's good, Jay? What's happening?
Shit, man. I want to see that Shakur versus Devin fight. You know what I'm saying? You know Shakur the baddest man on this earth. He got the best skills in the sport of boxing. Hit and not get hit.
That's right. That's
the fight we want to see. We want to see Shakur versus Devin Haney. You know, Shakur Stevenson. His skills is unbelievable. The closest thing to Floyd Mayweather, man. Let's make it happen,
right.
Bill.
That's it, baby.
I remember before you were talking about money.
And then
remember that time Shakur came and checked you?
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, yeah, Shakur. Okay, all right. I'll take it. What you would?
Yeah, you remember that time with Ace Money? You remember that time you was capping and he came? You remember that time you was capping and he came on in and checked you about you capping? Ace Money? You remember that time?
No, I'm not. No, I don't remember. I don't remember capping on there. One thing that I did say is that Devin would be available for the tremendous fans like you that love the shit out of Shakur to have an opportunity for Shakur to really get in there and fight somebody that y'all can get up about. You know, bring out the Rolls Royces, the cars, the Benzes, the old schools. You know, all the girls get their hair done, nails done. You know, have one of them big events, King. That's all.
I mean, absolutely, because we've seen Devin in a competitive fight with Loma. We never seen Shakur in a competitive fight, ever. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson is too easy. It's too easy for Shakur.
Okay.
He's unbeatable, Bill, and y'all know that. Bill, you know how
he's gonna fight. Is he coming to 147
You know
fighting
Devin gonna
next?
take that L.
Hey, is he
Devin
gonna come
don't
to
got the skills
147
Shakur
fight
got,
next?
Bill.
Okay, all right, that's your opinion. Now, is he gonna come to 147 and fight Devin next?
He beat the shit out of Devin. He has better skills.
Okay, so I was asking you a question.
He's superior. Bill, you know he's superior, Bill. Bill, deep down inside, you know Shakur has better skills.
Hey, Coach, put somebody else on the phone, Coach, if they don't want to talk. I'm not. This ain't no play shit right here. This big boy business, and I want to share it with the fans. I want to come in and talk, but I don't want to play no games. You know what I'm saying? I know that you like him. That's why we picking him, because he is a bad motor scooter. He's everything that you say he is. If he don't fight Devin, who are you going to have him fight, King?
I don't want to see him fight nobody besides Devin or Tank. And we already know Tank on the, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
on the
so
side. I
Tank
don't want to see him fight Devin.
Okay. So if he doesn't fight Devin at 147, how do you feel about Shakur after that?
I mean, he's just put it like this. That's the only good fight for him. That could be semi-competitive.
I said if he doesn't fight, he's the WBO champion, and Devin is the WBO champion. If he doesn't come in up and fight Devin next, what do you think about Shakur?
I still think he's the best fighter on this planet. That's it. You know what I'm saying? As far as that's what I think. But I don't want him to fight nobody besides Devin. Put it like that, bro. Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. So it can be two things at one time. You can feel that Shakur is the best fighter on the planet that don't want to fight Devin at 147 pounds next. Is that fair to say?
He should fight him at 147. And if he don't fight him, you know what I'm saying? Still pay the bills.
And if he don't?
Hey, he's still the best fighter, in my opinion. It's just not going to make a difference, you know what I'm saying? Because he just had one fight at 140, and he's not even a 140 pounder.
It's great. Listen, it's great to have boxing and have tremendous fans like you that love your fighters to death no matter what they do, King. It was nice talking to you, and we're still working. Hopefully that fight will be next, and we'll get a chance to come back on here and cook.
Shout out to Jay, man, Jersey. Salute, fam. Shout out to Jay from Jersey. Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Can you referee some of this shit that go on, man? Because I'm not today. You know what I'm saying? We got some real business. Ain't no play shit today, man.
Yeah, I know. Listen, the people want to talk, so I'm like, man, okay.
You know, when I joke, you joke. Sometimes if you went to joke, you joke. Yeah.
No, I know you're serious, but he's very passionate about his fighter. He feel that Shakur is the best fighter on the planet.
Yeah, I love it. That's what I said. I love it.
And I get that.
But
you know.
two things can happen at one time. We both can be passionate about our fighters, and one could not be ready, and the other one can be ready. That's all.
I'm very.
We can agree that.
Bill. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited about this, man. Because hold on. We got some more calls called today. God damn.
Up the whole list. We've always been excited about it. Ain't nothing changed.
Yes, sir. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is RJ calling out of Florida.
RJ calling from Florida. Talk to me.
How y'all doing today? Blessings to you, Bill, and blessings to you, Coach Malachi, and blessings to the chat.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate y'all for everything y'all do, you, Bill, and the chat. And I appreciate you, Bill, for putting on the best fight, you and Devin. And I believe this Shakur fight, Keyshawn fight will be a great fight, no matter who goes first.
Right. Me too.
To be honest with you, Devin could win this fight. Keyshawn could win this fight. If Shakur was to get in the ring with Devin, either or could win that fight. To be honest with you, really though, Devin still has more to go, like more tools that you said that you know what I'm saying, he hasn't shown yet, but
yes.
I really do believe no matter what, like the people are gonna be asking for the fight no matter what. It's up to Shakur to really, choose if you really want that fight. he had a couple of chances to pick, to fight Devin more than once. But Keyshawn, I believe, will be the better fight.
RJ, are you listening to the show in the background?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. Could you kind of pause it a little bit? But listen, RJ, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for calling. We got other calls calling in. Let's get RJ a round of applause. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Yeah. Bill, the phone lines is hot. Bill, they calling in. Boy, I don't know. God damn, they calling in. Hold on. We got another. We got another. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, this is Rob from New York.
Rod, talk to me.
Yo, what up, Bill?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, man?
How are you? How are you, Bill? Bill, I'm gonna be straight up for you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. You've done a tremendous job with your son in terms of racing him and as far as managing him. But you've done a lot of harm in the public media space with the amount of flack that he has gotten. I think it will benefit him best fighting Keyshawn and winner gets Ryan. If you do that, I'll publicly apologize for all the shit that I've talked about Devin. But you're going to get a lot of...
How about this? How about this? Let me tell you this. How about you do this? How about you hate us even more?
No.
How about you hate us even more? How about you hate us even more? That's how about that? Because it doesn't sound like you like us very much.
I'm being straight up. I think you guys move type of funny. You're pretty much Devin's mouthpiece, but at the end of the day, he's talking a lot of shit, man. I gotta call you out, Bill. If the fight happens, if that happens, I'll give you all the props. I'll publicly apologize.
What happened?
I'll be one of your biggest supporters.
What happened?
If you guys beat Keyshawn, I'll be your biggest supporter. Trust me about that. But that's my call, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Okay. All right, Bill. Bill, boy, hey, Bill, boy, you got the phone lines. God damn, boy, that's all it took. That's all it took. I had to get my main man on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Chris from Phoenix.
All right, Chris, talk to me.
Phoenix.
Hey, what's up, Bill? Hey, man, I just want to tell you, don't worry about the hate, bro. You're a fantastic father. You do great things in the ring with Dev, with everybody you're doing. Keep up the good work, bro.
Appreciate you.
Keyshawn in that ring first. Handle that business. I don't know how it can go. That's because that'd be a hell of a fight. But force Big Brother to get in after him and try and save face for the whacked.
Oh, absolutely. Big Bro got to get in. Yeah.
Make it happen, bro. Push on him.
Hey, what'd you say? Hey, what happened with the Ray Ford shit? We know what happened, man. We know that the whole time O'Shaquie was saying he was gonna handle Ray Ford and then he was gonna get Keyshawn. Get Shakur. So we understand.
Now Shakur gonna duck that one too, and he's gonna have a stipulation for every fight you try and make with him because that's what he is. That's all he does. He's got to have an advantage. So get Keyshawn out the way, take him out. Good luck with y'all. I'm a Keyshawn fan too, but I'm also a Dev fan. So love to see the fight, get it done, and get Kerr in the ring.
You're the kind of fan I like, man. I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, salute, fam.
All right, brother. Salute.
Shout out to Chris. Hey, Bill.
Yes.
I got a great question. So we saw what Shakur. Now Shakur, he sent his little brother. He got a lot of brothers, and I like Shakur, but it's a whole lot of brothers.
He got a lot of brothers, don't he?
But his brother, he sent his little brother. He sent his little brother to handle O'Shaquie Foster. That didn't work out. Some people, it appears that he's sending his other brother, maybe, to try to take care of Dev. How do you see that? How are you looking at all of this stuff that's going on?
Well, sometimes your little brother can get you in some shit, too, man. You got to tell little bro. So that's how that was.
So are we going back to Debo Dev in 5 or what? What we doing? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the fight. It's official. I'm gonna wait till the fight is official. Yeah. We gotta come up with something else because the businessman mean business. And the businessman want to fight. I like that fight. I like that dude.
Don't he mean business?
He mean business.
Oh, he mean business. Oh, he mean business now. You see what he done? He done with
Albright
Ortiz. He did a great job with Ortiz. No, I like the performance of the Ortiz. The other one with the
Albright from Philly.
Albright, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But he's had times where you think that he shows that how talented he is. He's tremendously talented and with a whole lot of promise. But when you talk about him and Dev, then you talk about somebody that has shown it under the lights, has been there, and versus someone that hasn't. You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean that he hasn't had it. He just hasn't had the kind of person in front of him like a Devin that's going to show that you got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we look forward to.
Yes, sir. Because I'm looking at like the ring IQ, the experience. Both of these guys seem to be, Devin and Keyshawn are big guys. They seem like they might be like the same height, 5'9.5", something like that. Arm reach seem like it may be similar. I know both of them have long arms. I would probably say I think Dev. I don't think Keyshawn has been in the ring with someone who has the footwork and the jab that Dev is going to bring to the table. If I'm Keyshawn, I would do my best to try to take Devin Haney's jab away. And I think that Keyshawn might be the perfect opponent to try to bring those other tools out because up until this point he hasn't had to. Hold on, Bill. We got some more people calling in. Yeah, we gotta see that. We gotta see that.
Coach, you know what? Hey, Coach, you know what?
Go ahead, Bill.
It's like a Bruce Lee karate movie, right? And they're just spinning all kind of different styles. They say, here comes the drunken master. Here comes the tiger, crouching tiger. Here comes the
striking cobra. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, CJ from the 504, Coach.
CJ, talk to me.
Oh, man. That's that New
What's
Orleans.
going on, Bill? What's up, Coach? Yes, sir. Bill, what's going on, bro?
What's up, King?
Hey, so Shakur is the champion at 140 in WBO. If Shakur wanted to fight Devin, can he not just petition a WBO to move up to 147 and become the automatic mandatory challenger for Devin's belt at 147?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's out of Devin's control. So basically,
that's right.
If Shakur want to fight Devin, it's up to him. There's nothing Devin can do about that. So people saying they want Devin and Shakur, it's irrelevant because that has nothing to do with Devin. It's all Shakur at that point. Now, on Keyshawn's end, Keyshawn is number 1 in the WBO. In order for that fight to happen, does the WBO not have to mandate him as a mandatory challenger, or how does that work?
I mean, well, they can mandate him as the number 1 challenger for sure.
Okay, so that would basically force a fight between you two, and it'll go to first bid, or somebody will pick the fight up, so on and so forth.
Right.
So as far as picking up the fight,
so now when you say a 3-division champion, undisputed champion is now being forced to defend a championship against a fighter that doesn't have a title. Well, I mean, it's not very appealing, but the one appealing thing is that the two brothers is together. You know what I'm saying? And they manager and all them shit that they all working together. You know what I'm saying? And the move that they made, right? I wouldn't have pressed him out so much, right, to make the shit happen. But the brother moves for a position with the WBO to be in number 1. Now, if he really wants the opportunity to make money and have action at Devin, then the manager, who's a great manager as well, and the other big brother will say, listen, if we believe that you can beat him, then we're going to have you beat him, and we don't have to worry about none of this shit. But if you don't beat him, then the big brother is going to have to fight him.
Right. And my thing is this: with Devin having so much cachet in the sport, Devin's looking for big fights. Devin's looking for big money fights, right? He's looking for the Ryans. He's looking for fights. Yeah, he's looking for fights that are going to garner him $15, $20 million because he's done it before. So my thing is this:
you know what, King? Really. No, but you know what, King? Is that Keyshawn he's on that list and he's still going to be on the list and he's getting better and better and better, right? So it's other guys, and it's just that as hopefully, shit, you know what I mean? If it's ready now, then we cool with it. We put him on the list. We told everybody that he was. So if the networks and everybody else is cool with it and the fans is cool with it, then it's him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we've been negotiating with Shakur behind the scenes, and that's part of it. So they said while we were negotiating with it, he said he didn't know nothing about it. The same team had requested the WBO to make the distraction or the little brother or whoever as the mandatory. We said, listen, man, I mean, you know, respectfully, we want to do the fights that the people want to see, and we know that the people want to see the Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney fight. So if we go that route, y'all gonna have to guarantee us that we're not just going that route and then everybody is laughing like, oh, you fought somebody with 14 fights and you didn't even really have to fight him and you didn't really, and all the other shit. No. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So don't play with us. Yeah, don't play with us.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's my thing. I said in the comment, I don't want people to throw Keyshawn away after Devin beat him, because I'm thinking Devin going to win by decision pretty damn easily. But I don't want people to throw Keyshawn away saying, oh, well, Devin was supposed to do that. Keyshawn only had 15 fights. Now, my last question, your next fight, will it be, I don't know if you all signed yet. I've heard people say on YouTube that you have, but I haven't heard like a public announcement. So will your next fight be with Ring, on a Ring card, or will it be on a Zuffa card?
The kind of situation that we're in, that it will be a fight that's able to be made on the biggest stage. And of course, Ring right now is the biggest stage to have, you know, all those fights. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be put ourselves in a situation that the big fights can't happen. You know what I'm saying?
So you still doing business with Turkey on Ring cards, because Brian Norman was on early, and Brian Norman said that he knows for a fact that Turkey was not happy with Devin Haney's last two performances. So you just said that you all are still in contact and you're still working with Turkey, so we can throw that statement out of the window.
Well, listen, you can be happy with you pick the person that you think is the baddest motherfucker in the world, and we gon', you know what I mean? We gon' handle him, whoever he is. So
yeah, my personal opinion, I don't think there's only but 3 men around the division that would give Devin trouble, and I think that's Shakur, Tank Davis, and Boots. I don't really see anybody outboxing him. But I appreciate the call, Bill. Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey, let's shout out to CJ, man. CJ, man, from the 504, man, New Orleans stand up. Hey, Bill, you know, hold on. Did I hang up? Man, I hung up on Bill? Man, god damn. Man, let me call him right back.
Hello?
Hey, Bill, my bad. I hung up on you on accident. That was on me.
Yeah.
All right, but hey, listen, Bill, listen. That was the last call, man. So, you gave us some insight. You gave us some good insight as to what's going on. I like the fact that you did say, hey, look, you trying to you know, I didn't know this, because you said y'all were working with the Shakur behind the scenes with his team to try to make that fight happen. But Shakur comes out and says,
they had agreed to it. Yeah. No, they had agreed to it. Then they came back and said this 144 shit. Because when I first heard it, I heard that they had agreed to it.
Mm-hmm. So, if you can get two birds, I mean, you ain't, without saying, I put them as kind of, I have an idea who's gonna be the one to finance that. I want to see the fight, man. I think this is what American boxing needs, Bill. And I don't know if I told you, but I explained to you before. A lot of the shit that's going on right now is the hottest names on social media is the goofy shit. You got stuff that's going on, that was going on. Chris, that don't die down. Claressa Shields and Lisa Baumgartner.
Yeah.
But we got Floyd Mayweather, what he going on with his lawsuits. Apparently he don't lost all his goddamn money. He can't read. And then we got doggone and the AB streaming with Dean the Great. We seeing AB, getting drunk, passing out, looking crazy. That's what's popping. And then you got Devin Haney trying to make it happen, trying to look, man. Yeah. You trying to fight some real fights for the people. So
right.
I would love to see that between Devin and Keyshawn. I hope Keyshawn is serious. I hope the WBO should not have to mandate this fight. If Keyshawn has officially moved up and Keyshawn reposted it and he said that he confirmed, yeah, I'm at 147. I'm the number one guy behind Devin now. He confirmed it from his tweet.
Right. Listen. But the cold thing is, I said, all right, y'all, man. If you saying you beat Albright and beating Albright for the second time qualifies you to be number one for Dev. Y'all said that, right? Y'all got together. That's the best one y'all got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. That's cool. However you got him there. If we fight him, your brother's fighting too. He's fighting next.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to laugh, play games, do all this, and they want to go back, I'll go back and play with my kids. I'm saying this. The man is already, my guy is already a future Hall of Famer. 3 division, undisputed, and all the shit. So I don't need to be sitting up playing about defending no belt against somebody you just had pop up from there talking about that distraction. That's cool. But if we're gonna really do this shit and it's really business and it's real business, then it's gonna be both of them.
Nah, you know what? I understand what you're saying because you was negotiating with Shakur. Then Shakur did the 52 fake out. And it appears now that we have more information based on what you're telling me that you was negotiating with him. For what I'm seeing, it appears, okay, Ray, you go handle Sharp. That didn't work out. And now Key, because both of us in the same division at 140. And Keyshawn is ranked number 1 behind Shakur Stevenson at 140. But we know Keyshawn ain't going to fight his play brother Shakur. So it makes sense that, okay, he don't move up to 147 and WBO, according to what was put out there, he's the number 1 guy now. So, because he's not going to fight his brother. So it's kind of like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not going to fight his brother. So you like, okay, cool. We see what the hell going on. Okay, no, we still want to fight you because we was negotiating with you first. And you trying to send your little brother Keyshawn up at a smoke screen.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. So nah, fuck all that. We want both of y'all.
Yeah.
So do you have a preference who you want to fight first?
Of course, we want the baddest motherfucker first. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's the guy that's on the pound for pound list. So why would we ask for the other one? But it's a package deal because they're running together, like Muppets and puppets. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're not going to fight each other. So they won't fight each other for us to tell which one is the best. So we only can assume that the guy is more accomplished, the most accomplished. So we want him first. Right? But being that we dust him off, then the people go to start saying, well, if you beat him, now you're not, it's Keyshawn ain't worth it and all that. So it's a package deal. We're going to get both of them since they was playing.
No, you know what? I get what you're saying.
You can't come back after we dust. If he looks like Brian Norman, then you say, no, we don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? The way he did with Shakur, he really ain't, you know what I'm saying? No, so they both been talking. They both on the list. We've been sincere about the list. So let's make this shit happen.
No, I see what you're saying. You're saying that if you look too good against Devin Haney, not Devin, Keyshawn, then it's a catch-22 because I do see if Keyshawn loses that fight against Devin Haney, then the argument would be, well, he ain't had enough experience. He ain't had but 14 fights. That really don't count. They're gonna try to take credit away from him. So you're like, okay, cool. Yeah. Well, let's fight the baddest guy on the planet, Shakur Stevenson. He's an Olympian. He got way more fights than Keyshawn. Let's fight him. And then if we get him, then you can't take that away from y'all. I see what you're saying. But again, I'm gonna tell like I always told you, bro. And I'm gonna tell like I tell every fighter, whoever. Man, listen, if the people if you can't make if people who don't like you, there's nothing you can do to make them like you. So you can't, you just gotta continue to do what you're doing, regardless of who the fighter is. You have to continue to do what you're doing because trying to win over some motherfuckers who hell bent on not liking you anyways is really a waste of time. Just continue to do what you're doing, get the fights, make your money, take care of your family, and let them talk. Because that's what it's going to be at the end of the day. That's for any fighter who may be listening to this podcast. Bill, is anything you want to say in closing?
No, man, they can catch me. I'm about to roll over there. I think the BFTB or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else is trolling. We rolling, man. I got the best fighter in the world. You see what I'm saying? They doing all that backpedaling and stuttering and all this other shit. If you could do it like I'd do it, and you had the guy that I had, then it would be caller after caller after caller getting a chance to express who they want and what they want to do. We doing it for y'all, man. We ain't doing it for us. We already did it enough.
All right,
I'm out, man.
All right, Bill. Peace, fam. All right, man. I'll be heading down the way to come with some new content for y'all. I got a sit down interview. Coming up. So I'll let y'all see that. So I think I was telling y'all yesterday, I said I got a surprise for y'all. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try to I'm gonna try to lock down like 3 interviews. I got 3 interviews I'm gonna be locking down, you know what I mean, at an undisclosed location. You know, it's Pentagon information. I would give y'all the secrets, but I can't. You know what I mean? But no, all bullshit aside, yeah, we got I got some more content coming, so I got y'all. Shout out to Chris Legg. Hey, okay. Dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What to say, Chris? He say salute, coach. He say great show, great guest. He say best in the biz. True. Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to Brian Norman Sr. He stopped by. You see, he was with his grandkids and he took the time out. And then Bill popped up. I wasn't expecting him to call in. Facts. You know, because I hit him up yesterday, but I knew he was traveling or something of that sort. So you know, we'll see how that work out. But shout out to Blade. Shout out to Blade. Shout out to Team Haney. Shout out to Team Davis, Keyshawn Davis, Haney, them, Team Shakur, all those guys together. You know what I mean? I have my criticisms. I do know that I do piss people off. That's the reality of the situation. But y'all gotta understand, I'm an old head. You know what I mean? So I see shit the way I see shit. You see what I'm saying? And my thing is, it's simple with me. Nigga, if you say you the best and he say he the best, what's up? Why y'all ain't fighting? I don't want to hear that brother shit, cousin shit, auntie shit, sister shit. You know, you got to be, you know, you got to have this, and you got to be riding a Lambo with through a thigh doors, and I don't want to hear all that shit. Nigga, if this dude is who you say he is, then y'all got to prove it. That's the school I come from. I do know that my mentality from a boxing standpoint do not fit in this American boxing era. I do know that. My boxing mentality don't fit in the Tank Davis era. My boxing mentality don't fit in the Shakur Stevenson or the Keyshawn Davis or the any of these other guys who y'all may look at, see upon as divas. My mentality do not fit in the diva era. My mentality do not fit in the celebrity boxing era or the influencer boxing era. My mentality don't fit there. Yeah, I entertain it. We'll laugh, kiki, and whatever, because I know you got to give them swine. If the hogs want swine, feed it to them. I'm not gonna be the one complaining about it. But but don't tell me your guy is that guy. Don't try to tell me that shit, nigga. Until I fucking see it in the ring, that's how I'm gonna go about it. And I'm watching everybody how they moving. I'm watching every fighter how they moving. I don't care who it is. I'm watching them. All right, okay, I see what he's saying. You know, all right, okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that there. I like this. I like Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis fight. I like that fight. I like Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson fighting each other. I don't want to hear that shit about you the baddest motherfucker on the planet, but you the baddest motherfucker on the planet with stipulations. Hagler ain't had no stipulations. Sugar Ray Leonard, they ain't had no stipulations. Well, you know, Sugar Ray, I think he had one fight at the catchweight or something like that. But you know, I'm just saying from a mentality standpoint, it's either you're that or you're not that. When Godzilla come into the monster universe, Godzilla ain't saying, yeah, now let me tell you something. Now I'll fight the 3-headed dragon monster over there. I'll fight them now. But see, he got to come with a stipulation. Y'all got 3 heads. I need 2 of those heads to leave, and we just gonna fight with 1 head. And then when I beat him, then the second one can come up, and the third one can come up. No, I don't want that. When your fighter go to talking about I'm hearing fan bases shaking like booty meat and all that stuff there. I ain't trying to hear that shit. That's why a lot of motherfuckers be upset with me because I don't feel the same way about your fighter the way you do. I don't have most of the attachment to him. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody, man. Much love to the family. I will give everybody else a shout out. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Felicia. Shout out to Brian Norman Sr., man, and shout out to Bill Haney, man. Shout out to Gerard from Vegas. Jamie from New York. 9 Lives from Texas. D-Dot from Virginia. We had a lot of people call the show today. I really appreciate that. This show really made me happy because the motherfucker wasn't really called it no more. And I'm like, when I did a show about Adrian Broner and the goofy shit, the phone lines are ringing up the hook. So I said, oh, don't tell me about y'all want to hear boxing. Y'all don't want to hear boxing. Y'all want to hear the gang goofy shit. So if you want to hear the gang goofy shit, that's what you're interested in. I ain't got no problem with that. If that's what you want, so be it. You know what I mean? However you want to slice the pie. But now we're talking about a real fight that could potentially be happening based on the information that just came out. I like that. So that let me know we still got some hope. Shout out to D-Dot from Virginia. Jasper from the ATL. Ben from Houston. Shout out to Mayo from the Shy. Coach Eddie from the ATL. Dre the Man from Detroit. Shout out to Tim from Georgia. Shout out to Jay from Jersey. RJ from Florida. Shout out to Rod from New York. Shout out to Chris from Phoenix. CJ from the 504. Shout out to Dr. Boxing. G5 from the Bronx. Who else we got? Shout out to Jay Blizzy. The lovely Miss Felicia Williams, man. Hey, I met this sister, man. That's a beautiful woman, bro. Shout out to Dr. Mario. Shout out to Dorian. The lovely Tegra. Shout out to Tegra, man. Shout out to Just Living Life. Let's see. Shout out to, we got Dr. Mario. Oh, yeah, shout out to, who that is? I guess, who's this? Shout out to the man in command. Shout out to Shaw Cool Hands. I'm going to give everybody else a shout out right after these messages. Hey man, I gotta give a shout out to the Cash Apps for dropping that. Shout out to Harvey, man. Harvey don't drop the dime. He dropped two quarters. He dropped 2/4 of a dub. He dropped a half a dub. For dropping that half a bam dub on your boy.
Hey Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hey, my main man Harvey said I'm digging the night show myself. We gonna be doing night shows. I give y'all that. Listen. One thing about me, man, I do this for the people. You see what I'm saying? I do this for the people. So if y'all want a night show out of me, you gonna get it. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Now when we're doing a night show, I'm gonna be talking about other shit outside of boxing. We can talk about boxing, but I like talking about other shit. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there. Shout out to Harvey again. He said Bill be running you in circles about the money. Bill I say Bill, I need a straight answer. What's up? Okay. Look now. You know. Fucking Bill the motherfucker. Shout out to Mr. Board. Hey, man, listen, man, bro. If I had my wish, bro, I would get Bill Haney, Brian Norman Sr., and myself, and we'll stream together. I'm telling you, bro, it'd be hot. It'd be hot. This shit, I'm telling you, bro, because Bill's personality and character, Brian Norman's Senior personality and character, and my personality and character, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think it's made for TV. Myself. True. Hey, that's a must watch right there. You see what I'm saying? You know, because I'm gonna talk my shit. Bill gonna be talking this shit, and then B Norman gonna be talking this shit. That shit. 3 shit talking motherfuckers. One from the Bay, 2 from the Bay, 1 from East Oakland, that's the Bay Area over there, 1 from Tampa Bay, and 1 from the ATL. Come on, man. Shit, nigga. Hey, you think the people ain't gonna want that? Hell yeah, the people gonna want that.
True.
Hey, shout out to Walter. Hey, okay. Jay Blizzy, shout out to Felicia, shout out to Lisa Bells, shout out to Anthony from South Central, Tegra, shout out to Chris Legg, G5 from the Bronx, Schoolo X-Man, Jamie from New York, Tony Montana, shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, shout out to Dr. Tony and Dr. Allie. Shout out to Dr. Tony, Dr. Allie. I don't know. Some of these people was modded up. And why didn't some of them ain't got no mod? Some of y'all was modded up. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to make y'all mods again. Shout out to who we got in there? Dorian. We got Jason and whoever else I may have forgotten, man. Much love to everybody. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.